everybody, and welcome back. It's Chat Havers. Let's make a conversation. With us tonight, Lindsay Chambers.
Yeah, that's me.
Welcome.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
You know what it is I for a second I was like, and I know this isn't there. I was like, did you change your name in marriage?
No, that's a good question. I'm recently married. I didn't change my name. I kept it because my husband is pretty progressive and cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That won't be the case with my marriage, but I respect that. I respect that. Welcome, Luca guest to the Jake channel. Is the couch comfortable?
Hello. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's really comfortable. It's got a nice, like...
See, this is
Yeah.
because I sometimes
not look
this is sort of a running joke. I think that they think that the couch isn't comfortable. I think this couch is comfortable.
It rocks.
I'm on this shit all the time.
Oh, yeah. You maybe couldn't sleep on it.
No.
Unless you were very short.
No.
But
you can lay down and go on the
it's
computer.
It's still got it's not, doesn't have dips in it yet. And the texture, I think, is actually really nice. It's not scratchy, if that's what you were thinking.
It's like it's soft but firm. So,
yes.
You know what? Fuck you. All
Hello.
right. Welcome to the program, everybody. We're back after a small hiatus as I was in Denver, Colorado. Back, beautiful Los Angeles, back to where the sun shines.
Oh, was it rainy there?
It was snowing, if you can believe it.
What?
There was a huge, well, right before we got there was a huge storm, and then it was like snow. I was like, this sucks, man.
It's a pain in the ass. But was it nice? Was it beautiful?
When Katie marries Luke, she will make him change his last name to Quandavirus.
Oh.
What the fuck does that mean? Quandavirus. Does that mean anything to you?
No,
Quandavirus. Quandavirus. Thank you so much, Jacob, for the tier 1 sub.
Yeah.
As you see, folks, really quick, just a quick bit of housekeeping, Lindsay. We do have a new sub goal, folks, which is if we hit 350 subs, I will do something called Luke Becomes a VTuber week. Do you know what a VTuber is?
No, I don't. Please explain.
You ever see when you see like, I feel like you really won't know what I'm talking about, but imagine.
I'm excited.
Imagine you're on this website, Twitch.
Yes.
And you go and watch someone play video games. Usually it's a 16-year-old boy or a beautiful woman.
I'm with you.
So instead, what if it was like an actual anime person and they moved around?
Oh.
It was like puppeted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to do that?
I'm going to do that.
Wow. You guys got to make him do that. I want to see that shit.
You got to make me do it.
Wow.
Quandavirus. I'm still sort of taken by that.
Well,
how was Denver? Denver was good, folks. Denver was good. You ever been to Denver, Lindsay?
I've gone through. I saw a movie at the Red Rocks. They did like a movie screening there in the summer. It was nice. Let's see.
Quandavius. I need
Quandavius.
to stop. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm so
curious too.
Quandavius.
Jeloshin, please explain.
Please explain, Jeloshin, please, for the love of God. Okay, go ahead.
No, Denver was nice. I did get I got a ticket.
For what?
I drove through a red light.
Really?
I just didn't see it.
You don't have to pay for them though if you're out of state.
That's
right?
what my friend said. Well,
Yeah.
my friend said it kind of in general. It's like through the city. You can.
Oh, in Denver specifically?
I think in Beverly Hills and stuff. I think, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. A lawyer friend of mine said if you ever get like one of those camera tickets, don't pay it.
Because you can. Is it like the jury duty thing where you just have to like? There's no way they can like prove that you got it.
I think so, and it's like. Technically, there's no way to back it up. I really am kind of talking out of my ass here.
So, folks, you heard it
yeah,
here.
fuck them.
Don't pay those tickets. Jacob, I did see your submission, and it is in the segment tonight.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm very excited to see it.
A lot of great stuff tonight, folks. A lot of great stuff in this segment. It's going to be a doozy. You know,
I can't wait.
It's going to be a doozy. The things we're going to get up to tonight on the segment. But, folks, there's quite a bit of time between now and then. We're talking ducks.
I'm really excited.
Now, Lindsay, why is this topic ducks?
Well, thank you so much for asking. I love ducks, and mostly from a distance, I'll say.
Right.
I did go through a phase where I begged my now husband for us to have a pet duck.
Mm-hmm.
And was it a low point in my life?
Yeah.
Maybe. But it did seem like it was the solve.
Do you think it would have fixed things?
I think it would have been a nightmare, probably.
Yeah, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, that has to be one of the animals you use as a pet that's just shitting and pissing everywhere,
yeah,
right?
that was his point as well. And I think what it was is I got fed like some TikToks of a lady who keeps ducks.
Yeah.
And she sort of bathes them in a sink and puts little flowers in there. And it's very cute, very charming. Right. And it seemed like that would be nice.
Yeah,
and I would like to hold one. But what I also figured out is I mostly like them when they're ducklings. And then once they're older, they kind of lose a little. But I think that they're really nice. I think that they're smart. I think that they could be
You're
a good
kind of
pet.
A fake fan then. I mean, if you're saying you only like duck legs. I mean, the topic should have been duck legs.
No. I mean, I do. I think from big to small, it's like anything. You kind of probably the younger ones are cuter. I don't know.
Yeah. Like puppies, of course. Thoughts on their corkscrew penises?
And I knew I had a feeling it was going to come up. I wish I'd never seen them, but honestly,
thank you, Psyduck with a gun for the tier 1 sub.
Thank you so much. We love them. Have you seen the pictures?
I've seen them. Yeah, looks like a big old fucking corkscrew.
Yeah, it is freaky.
Yeah.
And are the women proportionately?
Yep, it looks yep, you could say it, Lindsay. It's okay. The duck pussies look like what a wine cork looks through after you put the wine opener through it.
All right.
Yeah. No, I actually don't think that's true. I mean, in this we won't.
Yeah, thank you.
Vertical mammal. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, I think isn't the whole thing that it's sort of like it's not a great whole situation.
I think it's not pleasurable, probably. But nature is beautiful.
Thank you for the tier 1.
Thank you.
Sorry for the joke. I'm just fucking with you. I literally didn't know what you're talking about, and that is. But I appreciate the apology, and I do think when someone does a joke that is inscrutable or bombs, they should give me a subscription to the channel. I think that is good.
That's fair.
That's good payment.
That's really
I think that's fair.
A good precedent to set.
It's like when you go to an open mic and you have to buy like a couple of items at the bar to even perform. You know what I mean? I think this is beautiful. I think this is beautiful.
I do. I like when they quack too. I think the quacking is definitely a big part of their thing.
Generally, I Google what they're saying.
Yeah.
We're calling this Quandavius Gate over on the Luke Man stream.
Yeah. If it's a bad thing, Jello should tell us in privately.
Yeah.
If you don't have to put it in the, it hasn't come out yet.
Right.
I think
that's
maybe
what's tough. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
And Lindsay, that's really I think that's a really good impulse that I rarely don't have. Which that's good.
Okay.
Like, that's a really good thing to be like. Right. We don't know. It's in the Discord. Okay. I'm even scared to look at it. You know what I mean? Like
no. Well, excited to see.
Well, thank you, Jello-Shin.
Thank you.
In a way, he did get what he paid for because we spent a lot of time talking about this, and that is what's so cool.
Yeah, and everybody will learn something tonight.
So let's stay on the nice side of ducks. We don't care that the corkscrew penises are crazy and they do really bad stuff. Guess what? It's nature's got a whole different thing going on.
Yeah.
That's funny, Bowmore. That really got me. Yeah. All right.
Incredible.
Fair enough. That's a clean joke.
Yep.
That's a clean joke.
That's a good joke.
Clean joke of the night, maybe.
Yeah, ducks, it's like, okay, here's my thing.
Uh-huh.
I like that their beaks are round, unlike birds.
Yeah.
Pointy.
Why are they round?
I don't know.
So just so we understand each other, you're not like an expert or anything. You don't like an average amount. You just like them.
I just like them. I really I've never claimed to be an expert. I just am a fan of duck content, really. And I did want one for a pet. I'm sorry if you were misled.
I just no. What it is I asked your husband Sam,
yes.
and I was like, "Oh, what do you think?" He immediately was like, "Oh, well, it's got to be ducks." And I was like, "Sure, okay." Like, but I guess without realizing it, I assumed.
No.
You know what I mean?
In
like
fact,
there's
when Sam told me that because I was like, "Oh, we're going to be talking about ducks," he was like, "I had something to do with that." Thank you, Sam. And I was like, "Oh, I assumed it would either be like Disneyland or soup." Those are two things.
Those are so much better.
But I do
Sam
love.
Because he set it up in this way because it's like I try to do it's like a topic I want people to be excited about.
I am genuinely excited to talk about ducks. We could talk.
This is a shared love of ours.
Well, it is, and honestly, there's a tie because have you seen the commercial where a little duckling sees a comic of Donald Duck?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's a great.
This is great.
It's a great commercial for a big company. Disney. Yeah. Well, would you call yourself?
I actually think what I am is a Disneyland adult, and I'm not kidding. Like I like Disney stuff, okay, but what I like is Disneyland.
Yes, I don't think either of us. We're not at the level of we're not dressing up.
We're not dressing up. We're not Disney bounding, folks.
No.
I'm not dressing up in green and saying my ass is Disney bounding as Peter Pan. But you know what? I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the characters. I'm laughing. I'm joyous. I'm happy, joyous, and free.
Yeah, the music, the smells.
The smells.
It's a good time. Okay, wait. Yeah, you know, a lot of good points here in the chat.
That's a
so
good
much
point,
to discuss.
Krev. It is. This is yeah. It's not good. We don't want experts on. We want to have a conversation.
Oh, that's really generous of you. You got a good heart.
With a bunch of ignorant people. And here's what I'll say, folks. The phone lines are open. And the reason I'm flagging this now especially is I think this segment is going to take us a long time. Not to give too much away, but there's a lot to get through. All pictures were included from the Discord. All pictures will have something done with them from the Discord. So, you know, if you want to call in, make sure it's in the first hour. Because I don't know if we're going to get to calls in the second, folks. I don't know if we're going to get to calls in the second. There's a lot, folks.
There's a lot.
All right.
But yeah, I also.
You ready?
Here we go.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hi, my name is Jacob, and I'm calling to talk about ducks.
That's
yeah,
incredible.
hell yeah, brother. Thanks,
you so much,
Jacob.
Jacob.
Thanks for calling in.
Hey, Jacob, what do you have to say about ducks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so one time I was driving with two of my nephews, and the median here is called the neutral ground, but it's not always. I'm in New Orleans, okay?
Sure.
Okay,
not
yeah.
always
I know about the neutral.
the median.
You're supposed to park up there in floods.
Yeah, yes, but also they call the neutral ground like the big drainage ditches as well. But anyway, there are a lot of those red-faced ducks that look like maybe something has happened to them, and their feathers are all askewed and every which way.
Muscovy duck?
Well, I don't know the name, but I do know that my nephew said, that duck has hail. And then my other nephew said, that duck looks like Elvis Presley.
That's really good.
Oh, wow.
He has hair?
I mean, yeah, his feathers were, the feathers on his head were just sticking up in kind of a bouffant, like kind of an Elvis do.
Sure.
So I always think about that. And when I saw Dune 2, I saw that the king was playing Sting. It all comes back to the movies.
The king is playing Sting?
Austin Butler, who played Elvis Presley.
Oh, sure.
Incredible,
Sure.
yes.
I thought you were talking about, here's where I was going with this. Have you seen Dune 2?
I have seen Dune 2.
What's his face? Christopher Walken, I thought kind of had almost an Elvis Pompadour as the king or emperor.
He had some sideburns going too. It did feel Elvis adjacent. But yeah,
Sting.
It was okay. Now, Jacob, are you a big fan of the Elvis film starring Austin Butler?
I did not watch it.
It's really good.
It's really good.
You're talking to two
I'm
super
sure I
fans
will.
of this movie.
Yeah.
Just Baz Luhrmann in general. I mean,
fair enough.
I've discussed this on the channel that I have autism and I get overstimulated.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
It is. I mean,
I don't.
Here's what I'll say.
begrudge
First
you.
40 minutes of that movie, there's basically no dialogue between two characters.
Yes.
It's just songs and montages. So
Yeah.
I do feel you.
Yeah, I find it
mean,
overwhelming
also,
too.
all the frames are very, very packed, and
Yes.
I think he's an excellent filmmaker.
Sure, I get that.
And
That's yeah.
there's a lot of really great intention, but I get overwhelmed. And,
No.
I gotcha.
That makes sense.
But I mean, I was just stoked on that movie, like on Dune 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, and that duck had hair, and that duck looked like Elvis Presley.
Wow.
I don't really have anything to add, except I always forget to plug my Instagram, which is Jacob Y. Edwards.
Yeah.
Yay!
Jacob made some
Follow
great art for the
Jacob.
show.
Oh,
Well, thank you, Jacob. Thanks for
thank
calling
you for
in.
calling in.
Oh, and my clean joke, I don't know if you saw it. I said, I know a lot of millennials got into DDR, but I invested so much time into DDG. Duck,
Duck Goose. I did see that.
Gotcha.
Oh, that was a good one.
And so Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna mull on that. Thank you so much, Jacob, for that.
Bye.
Thank you. Oh wow, there's I do like the idea of maybe the second nephew turning around and saying in the Elvis voice, the Colonel voice of he's white.
He's
It's a really good joke. Oh man.
Welcome. Now this is an interesting call. It says suspected spam caller.
Oh,
So let's see what's going on here. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, it's Bowmore.
Hi, Bowmore. Also, wait, really quick. So the Go Off Kings are, I believe, streaming right now currently and saying S in the chat. Now that's kind of interesting, isn't it? That's kind of interesting. Bowmore, how are you?
Good. I have a brief duck story.
Oh,
Please.
good.
I lived in an apartment not too long ago. This was during pandemic, but it had this huge like drainage pond, and it was a pond, but it wasn't a great looking water feature. It almost looked like a runoff pond, but it stayed full just about year round. And we have ducks that would fly around most of the time during the day, but at night they'd be there just sort of quacking all night. It was really awesome to have the window open, and you could just hear them down there ducking around.
Yeah.
Ducking around.
It wasn't too loud. I mean, I'd be worried. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to get some sleep.
No, it was weird. They just sort of murmur.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah. Was my impression close? Quack, quack.
And then my friend kind of ruined it for me. He said, "Oh, it's like that TV show, The Sopranos, where he likes the duck."
And that is
And I was like,
iconic.
"Oh, cool. I'm like a weird cliche guy now."
No,
No.
because that's one of the nice things about the show. There's all
That
the
is.
killing and the eating the
Yes.
horrible food, and no, the ducks is the nice part.
That's the nice part.
Okay,
That's-
we like the duck.
we like the ducks. Yes, absolutely.
Did something happen to the ducks? You kind of made it seem like maybe they
Did they go away?
Yeah.
Well, I moved away.
Oh,
You-
I see.
You left them.
You left them.
Yeah, I left the ducks.
Oh, I bet they're okay.
I bet they're okay.
Yeah.
They probably flew. I mean, if you saw, I don't know if you now, and this is a question for both you, Bowmore, and you, Lindsay. Did anyone see Illumination's movie Migration?
I didn't. Did you?
No.
Oh.
But I
Winged
was curious about
Migration?
it. Huh?
There's a movie called Winged Migration, an old documentary.
Oh no,
No,
it came
no.
out early this year. I want to say January or so, and I did want to see it.
Well, Lindsay, it actually came out Christmas Day.
Oh wow.
So that was kind of a present to all us Illumination heads. Now,
Yeah.
Illumination, Bowmore, is the studio behind Despicable Me, the
Yes.
Minions. I mean, movies you love.
The Grinch.
The Grinch. Yes, the Grinch,
The
of
one
course.
with
We're
Benedict
huge
Cumberbatch?
on Despicable Me universe on
Yes,
the show.
you
Yeah.
know that
That's sort of one
shit.
of 'em.
So I'd like to see maybe we can watch Migration and
Oh.
Rumination.
Although this winged migration, people are saying it's good. I do bet I would like that.
Thank you, Joel Ocean, for the tier 1 sub
Thank
to
you.
Gabagool in the morning.
Wow.
Dude, Vertical Mammal, I watched that on mind-altering substances, and there's this part where a duck gets stuck in pollution, and I was
Oh.
freaking the fuck out. I had to leave the
Oh
room.
no, we got,
no,
we
no.
got
It's
like
not
a
all
oil.
heartwarming.
I
And
cried
there's
at
this
the
scene.
dawn.
There's this scene in it. There's this scene in it where they keep showing birds flying in formation, like they're in the geese in a V shape, and they show this like 15 shots in a row. Birds flying, it's quiet. Pow! One of them's blown out of the sky by a hunter, and then they show another birds flying in a
This
V.
doesn't seem
Pow! One of them blown
heartwarming
out
at
of the sky
all.
by a hunter. Yeah, and I remember it being rough, and there are nice parts of it. It's beautiful. It's a beautifully shot documentary. But
Is it like they're following a migration?
they follow all kinds of birds migrating.
Oh boy.
So
Well, I'm
is
glad
it-
you warned me.
How do you have room in your head for these things, Luke? And the answer is I don't know stuff like state capitals, but I do remember when Migration was released in theaters in the U.S.
Oh, yeah, incredible.
Is it?
And
Huh?
I like
Please.
the game Duck Hunt.
Sure.
Oh, see now, I
That's
don't
my
like the.
2 cents.
But Duck Hunt's kind of nice.
It's a fun game. It's
I mean,
all
kinda-
pretend.
yeah.
It is nice.
It's got that cool dog.
It's got the cool dog. It's a great playable character in Super Smash Bros. 4 as well as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
They put Duck Hunt in the game. Is it a
Yes,
dog?
dude. You play as the Duck Hunt dog. You don't know about this?
Fucking sick. No.
Yes, bro. And with, I think,
That's better than Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't have the Duck Hunt dog.
Fortnite does not have the Duck Hunt dog. God knows I wish it did, but yeah.
Wow.
You ever play Fortnite?
All right. Well, if we're on a limited time tonight, I'm gonna let someone else call him. That's pretty much all I got on ducks.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you, Bo.
much, Bo Moore.
Awesome talking to y'all.
Have you ever seen Fly Away Home?
No.
That's another movie about ducks.
You ever seen Storks? That's not about ducks. I bet there's a duck in it, though. Probably one.
Maybe there's got to be
He's
one.
goofy as
Animation
all
movies
hell.
love a duck.
Yeah.
I think I have seen the movie Storks. I don't
Really?
remember. Yeah, I don't remember too much.
It's about the storks that bring babies, right?
Yeah. It's kind of, if I recall, kind of a stacked cast in a way where it's like, huh.
Angry Birds movie, that I believe there is a duck.
Yeah.
One of the birds is a
Maybe a
duck.
villain. Do you think
Yeah.
birds and ducks have beef? Weigh in.
Well, they're still birds.
Mm.
Mm.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't believe I was supposed to be the expert. Wow.
You play as the duck and the dog. Yeah, it's great. It's a great. Illumination movies. I think that Despicable Me really grew their fan base. Thank
That's
you,
a
Jacob.
good,
That is a
uh,
really clean
clean
joke.
joke.
Thank you,
That's
Jacob.
clean.
Yeah, it'd be funny if I asked for a bunch of duck pictures, but then the second half of the stream is just I make you sit here and watch all of migration with me from A to N, and anytime you try and like talk, I go shut up.
We're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, ducks and geese, but geese have beef with everybody. Is my
Yes.
kind of thought.
I
Geese are
fucking
mean.
hate geese, man.
They're mean.
I used to walk dogs in Chicago, and the geese, well, for fucking me, they're like, you're not even close to them. They're hissing at you.
Oh, yeah.
They don't fuck around. I
yeah.
hate those
Oh,
fuckers.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't like them.
disgusting, shitting and pissing everywhere.
really bad. When I was little once, I was rolling down a hill at a park, as you do,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled too far, close into their territory, and like 5 of them came at me. When I was still on the ground, very spooky.
How old are you?
6.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
would really fuck me up.
I think that's why I don't like them. But they are just mean. I think
No,
if it
they
were,
are mean.
if,
They're mean
if
territorial.
I rolled into
and-
ducks, we're cuddling.
Yeah, they'd give you a little kiss. They'd start rolling around too. They give you a little kiss.
Yeah, I think it would have been nice.
Geese think they're wolves and ducks are dogs, but they're fucking wrong.
Wow.
Geese. Oh, the geese think that they're wolves.
And that ducks
But I don't
are
think
dogs.
the geese. Oh, I see. Yeah. I guess in my head I was like, wolves eat dogs, but that's not quite right, is it?
I think they just think that they're, yeah,
the alpha.
the alpha.
Alpha.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess ducks are dogs is to me a compliment, maybe
Ducks are
in
dogs,
this
yeah.
in this situation.
I'm the alpha goose. Goddamn right, man. I also feel like the alpha goose.
Yeah, that should be the phrase.
The alpha goose.
How many alpha wolves are there really out there?
Exactly. There's a lot of alpha. I mean, you know who the alpha is in the goose pack pretty quick because he's coming up and screaming at your ass. You know, he's fucking you up.
Wow. Yeah.
Ducks are the dogs of the bird world, though. I think that's true. I do. I'm trying to think if there's there's any other bird that can really get that. I mean,
don't.
parrots.
Parrots are so exotic though. They're maybe
Yeah.
like maybe a type of dog, but
Yeah, that's true.
they
And
seem
they're
a
not
little
that
more.
friendly.
Oh yeah.
One of my ducks in the apartment had the green head, the orange and white body. He was for sure alpha status. I think that's just all the males have that, right?
I think it does. Yeah, I know that much, as it has something to do
You
with
know
their
shit
gender.
about
I
ducks,
don't know
Lindsay.
shit about ducks. I'm really sorry. I didn't understand. Oh man.
Red rockets equals corkscrew wiener. Sure, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Now? How long have you loved ducks? Where did it start?
I do think it started with cartoons. Like I feel like ducks are the most interesting characters.
Yeah.
They're sometimes annoying, right? Like we got Daffy, we got Donald.
Yeah.
But I think ducks are always the most fun.
I guess Donald's annoying. He's got an annoying ass voice. That's
He
for sure.
he gets huffy.
That's true. That's true. Where
Um.
Daffy is more of a classic heel, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Where Daffy is almost sort of the Pete of
Yeah.
his universe, you know.
He's kind of a Pete, but he's also wily. He's very he's got a lot of.
Oh no, that's the coyote.
Well, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Daffy's a
That's the clean joke of the night, folks. DuckTales, Darkwing Duck.
Oh yeah! Wow, there you go.
I mean, come on, that's pretty good. No, that's the coyote. Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Donald
Donald just saw some shit in the Pacific Theater, cut him some slack. That is true. He is the only veteran out of all the men we were talking about.
Yeah,
Saw
yeah.
a lot of shit. Duckhead clothing, forget about it.
Did you have a favorite cartoon duck or other?
Favorite cartoon duck? Well, I guess gun to my head, it's hard to think of any ones that aren't Donald or Daffy.
Yeah.
Though I guess the whole Darkwing. I mean, of course, I was a big
There's
DuckTales
Huey,
head.
Huey,
Dewey, and
yeah,
Louie.
of course.
And then there was a little bit of the grown-up version called Quack Pack.
Oh, they were like teens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scrooge McDuck, very good.
The
Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, yes,
sure.
of course.
I'm in my Scrooge McDuck era. My ass is swimming in bits on Twitch instead of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Plucky Duck. Oh,
I like
yeah.
the sexy duck.
Daisy.
Daisy. There's also the goth one that's kind of like Elvira.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking
She's
about?
got the black hair. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see more of her
Let's-
later. Show off some of my fan art.
Oh, wow.
Baby Plucky.
Baby Plucky Duck.
I don't know who that is. Oh, he's like,
Yeah.
he says shit. He goes like, I'm Plucky Duck.
I think, yeah, there's a lot of ducks.
Yeah.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie in Dutch is quick, quack, quack.
That's better.
I think it makes more sense.
Quick quack.
It
quack?
sounds like, yeah,
Quick quack quack.
quick, quack, quack, I think.
Quick quack quack.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think that they should respect the source material and not change the names, but that's just me.
Animaniacs. Yeah, what are the Animaniacs
I
supposed
think
to
they're
be?
dogs.
Dogs?
I'm pretty sure. Aren't they Animaniacs dogs?
I guess so. There's a lot of leeway with dogs in animation.
Yeah.
More so than other animals, maybe.
I don't think they're just silly guys. I think they're animals. And especially the dog from Up, which you might
Oh.
see at the Pixar Pier at Disneyland. Lizzie, what's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Thank you so much for asking. Gun in my head.
Besides Rise of Resistance?
Rise of Resistance is amazing.
Yeah.
Have you the new Mickey Minnie one is
Really
so
great.
fun.
Used a lot of the technology from Rise of
Yes,
Resistance.
yes.
I really like that.
Really
Yeah.
fun. I had a blast.
Why are Goofy's eyes yellow now? He looks like he's like fucked up. Do you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
they're yeah.
The way they draw Goofy now in the like new cartoons is he's like, and no one else is like this. His eyes are yellow instead of white, and it's
Yeah.
very strange. I guess it is jaundice. He looks like he's
yeah.
has,
oh yeah, he's got that
he has drinker's face. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Lot of
That's true.
disease
All
for old
that's
Goofy.
fair.
I kind of thought maybe it was supposed to be like because they've gone back to some of the older
Sure.
like more original stuff. I was like maybe they started that way and they're bringing it
Interesting.
back.
I know, because there is a sort of Steamboat Willie
Yeah.
thing. Maybe
Kind
they're
of a
trying
look
to
to it.
set it up before they, we're not.
Yeah.
Now we can't even have our Steamboat Willie the way we like it. You know.
Yeah. What's your favorite ride?
I'm a big, well,
I mean, Space Mountain. I should have said Space Mountain's probably.
Space Mountain. I really love Splash Mountain.
Yeah. Are you excited for
I am
Tiana?
excited because I feel like they're gonna do it right and they're gonna just like reuse all the like it's kind of like how in It's a Small World where they've like kind of
Yeah.
just added in little things. You know?
Yes, I will
Do you have
say
insider info?
I watched a virtual. I watched an entire virtual
How is it?
so we go through. I think it's gonna be cool.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be cool,
Okay.
and I kind of wish I hadn't seen it though. I recommend let it be
I
a
try
surprise.
not
Let
to
the
watch
magic
those.
watch.
Yeah.
I
I'll tell you what. I finally went on that Mario Kart ride at Universal.
I
That
haven't
shit's
been.
fucking awesome.
that
It's
sounds-
crazy. You got little glasses, but it's still like a fun ride. You're
Wow.
Like, it was a blast. I really liked the Cars ride is really
the Cars
good.
ride is so fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many great. Oh, I think the Incredicoaster is my favorite.
Yeah.
because it takes an already great ride and then adds
They-
one of my favorite franchises,
Yes.
folks. And
Really
that's how
fun.
you retrofit a ride with theming.
Yeah.
If you want a masterclass on retrofitting a ride with theming, just look no further than the Incredicoaster. It used
Yep.
to be Mickey's coaster, or maybe
It was
like,
just like the California. It was Mickey and a son.
the Cars ride made you sick half the fucking
Too
time.
fast.
It gets a little fast.
Yeah,
at the
race
end.
at the end.
Most of it,
maybe.
you're going through a fucking garage. What do you mean? Come on.
California. It was California
California
Screaming.
Screamin'.
Thank you so much.
Now, it's the Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster.
I cried the first time I went on it.
Really?
I love The Incredibles. That's like my favorite Pixar movie.
It's a great movie.
It's
It's
so
kind of
good.
a perfect movie, honestly.
My son was doing more, and my wife got worried that our son might have jaundice. It turns out he was fine, but the physician said it was
Oh.
probably just his complexion. And my wife is full.
That's awful.
Like,
Wow.
Like he was like, oh no, he's not sick. He's just a different skin tone.
That's really
insane.
crazy. You think that they would have seen.
Southern doctors. I haven't been to
man.
Disneyland. Thank you so much, Claire, for the follow. Luke cried hard at the coaster in front of Katie after dating her for like, what, a month?
Wow, they know a lot of your backstory.
Yeah, they got a lot of my backstory. And I guess I forget how much until it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also cried in front of her. I mean, I don't really know why she was so down. I'm pretty sure I cried when we got to Star Wars Land.
Well, but that I could see that being.
Yeah.
It's very emotional.
Yeah, it's very emotional.
When they open the doors,
it's actually
and
very
the stormtroopers are there.
None of
No,
it
they
felt
felt
racist. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know what?
You cried. So you cried twice at Disneyland a month in.
Yeah, but I'm like kind of the person. I mean, I can't really cry at like emotional things. I instead cry like when something cool happens in a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those are really
beauty. You're moved by art and.
Yes, I'm moved by art.
Wow.
So, Chewbacca made me cry by being nice and remembering me at Galaxy's Edge, but my dad had also just died, so it was an emotional trip overall.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'd cry too.
Yeah.
It's quiet, sensitive alpha, so maybe more of a duck than a goose.
Yeah. More of a Deadpool. Well, I guess he's not quiet. All right, I got a call coming in.
Here we go.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hey, it's Jacob again.
Hello, Jacob.
I feel like there's not a lot of callers, so I just had a quick. Are y'all
Thank you.
familiar with Tiny Toon Adventures?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Tiny Toon Adventures. I watched a lot of that.
Okay. Well, so the baby Plucky Duck was like, elevator go up, alligator go down.
Yes, sure. I
Wow.
remember elevator go up, elevator go down. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then the other thing was Daffy Duck. There are two distinct Daffy Ducks.
He left a
And one is the wild, insane, just
yeah.
absolutely like. And then there's like the wheeling and dealing and very frustrated one, and I always preferred the absurd one.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a preference?
Thank you so much. I prefer the latter, but like I think it was as the cartoons progressed, right? They got less like woohoo, where he would like kind of skim across the water.
And he's like,
yeah.
And his like beak would turn upside down. And
Yeah.
shit.
And then later we got into like where he is more like scheming, and he had a show where he was like in space. Do you know?
I think you're thinking of Duck Dodgers.
Duck Dodgers.
Yes.
That's Daffy.
And I'm thinking,
Right?
yes.
And that is also what I'm thinking of because that's who's thinking.
That's
Wait, who are we talking about? Donald or Daffy?
We're talking about Daffy. We're
Oh,
talking
Daffy, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I thought, okay.
I got confused. I was thinking of Donald. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I think Donald is kind of always a little bit upset.
Yeah. His voice is all fucked up. I'd be upset too.
The old Porky ones where he would just ruin Porky Pig's life.
Yeah. He was just bananas. He was really just off the wall insane, right?
Yeah, I liked insane but not harmful Daffy. I guess if he's going to be mean, I'd prefer him to be frustrated by it.
Sure. No,
Porky
I am seeing
Pig was
someone
a
say
cop.
Porky Pig was a cop. So
Yeah.
he deserved it.
But they were all different. Porky Pig was also, I believe, a friar at some point.
Sure.
Porky Pig, they played different roles. You can't
that's
blame
what's
the actor.
It was an ensemble cast.
yes.
That's what's so amazing.
The whole world is a stage, and the Looney Tunes are merely players.
Yes, I agree.
Groony Tunes.
Are you
Episode he argues with the cartoonist the whole time. The cartoonist turns out to be Bugs. His time. Oh yeah, I
That's
watched that
an
in a film
incredible.
class 'cause it was like very crazy for the time.
Yeah.
But
Really
anyway, I want to
meta.
make room for other callers. It was important
No, thank you
to
for
me
calling.
to clarify the
Jacob.
two different Daffys.
Yes. No, I totally get it.
There's a really there's a good YouTube
Thank you,
video.
Jacob. Take care.
I think it's like 10 minutes long, and it is about how the Looney Tunes changed, where it was like Bugs also used to be a lot, and then as it sort of progressed, they realized they could get away with him just kind of making like a little look. And
Once they had the sort of
once the character's established, you can
that's
do
the beauty.
less.
It's sort of like in the later seasons of like Ned's Declassified, or you didn't need to show Gordy chasing the weasel. You already knew that shit was happening.
Yeah.
Man, I watched the fucking Dan Schneider documentary last night.
Okay, we started it, and I thought it was too sad, so
It is.
we're gonna revisit it.
It's sad.
A later
It's really
time.
sad. I would say I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away, but there's a pretty bombshell thing that you learn about an actor of that time that I don't think had been revealed before, and it was so crazy.
Oh?
Yeah. It's really sad and awful, I would say.
Huh.
But it's crazy just because you're like, I think we're just like the exact age where we watched that.
All of it. Yeah.
All
that.
A lot about all that. A lot about the Amanda Show.
Wow.
I'll give one thing away that I thought was so insane. I think pretty speaks to who Dan Schneider was. There were only 2 women writers on the Amanda Show, and he made them write as a duo, even though they had never met each other before, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
When you get a comb over the doubles as a beard and a salmon suit, now that would be cool, but I'm going to Turkey to get the hair transplant, so I don't need to do that, but thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy ass documentary. It's on HBO. I think? Yeah.
I saw one clip about one of the guys having like they were pen pals with.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it.
No.
Spoilers.
That doesn't really. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy.
God, and it seemed just like such a nice place.
Yeah.
I really wanted the magazine the Nickelodeon magazine.
I think I subscribed to it.
Did you?
I think so.
They ran those commercials. Oh my God.
Yeah, Nickelodeon magazine. I always love when they said live from a studio in Burbank, California.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, Burbank must be awesome. You know? Turns out, it kind of sucks ass. I was there yesterday though.
Really?
To go to the dentist.
Burbank.
Toothache.
I thought you meant Nickelodeon.
No, just Burbank.
What?
Just Burbank.
Your dentist is in Burbank?
I have a new dentist because I haven't had a dentist out here, and I've had a toothache. And then he said, well, it doesn't look like a cavity. He thinks there's something stuck under my tooth, so I just have to keep washing it out.
Okay.
This is why you watch the show, folks, for these minute minutia of my life, okay?
Oh, wow. I did the slime I am curious about. Did you ever, was Unfabulous a show? Something like that?
Unfabulous. That sounds familiar. What is it?
I think it was Emma Roberts. Anyway, I was an extra on it.
Well, I was also going to, because I knew that you had done some
yeah.
Nickelodeon mag ads.
They really were. It was like, I'll mow the lawn if I can get.
Oh, yeah. If I can just get my kids friggin'
Yeah.
You were in a few shows, right? As a little kid?
I was a child extra, not a child actor, a child extra. And it was the best. As a kid, nothing more fun than being told you're going to be on Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
And to just raid craft services.
You just got to chill and you're like, damn, I'm on the set where Gordo is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Hung out with Gordo.
Really?
We watched
was
Yellow
he as
Submarine.
Nice as he seemed on the TV?
He was nice. Was I an extra child? Probably. I probably was a nightmare. Imagine a 6-year-old who's convinced they're going to be an actor.
Well, look at you now. You are an actor.
I am an actor.
There you go.
So
that 6-year-old would be proud.
That's very generous of you. Nice. I love Gordo. Oh.
When he tried to kill Hans. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not going to win Clean Joke of the Night. Sorry, Jake. Because I didn't really get it at first. Not clean like Wile E. Coyote. I mean, that's just good.
That's the coyote. You don't have to be sorry about it.
It's okay.
We loved it.
It's okay. No, I think I want them to be sorry when it doesn't do it. When it's inscrutable, I'd appreciate you if you apologize. And Jake, I'd appreciate if you gave us a gift subscription to someone, because that is the tax. So you were in Lizzie McGuire. What else were you in?
6 Feet Under.
Wow.
Mean Girls, but I was cut out.
Well, Mean Girls, famously, you played.
I was young Lindsay Lohan. Ask me anything. No, I had a scene with a chimp. It was like when she lived in Africa. And it was cut out because the chimp was
mean
on one.
Really?
Yeah, just kind of
like what kind of stuff?
Well, I wasn't allowed to make eye contact with the chimp because they were afraid it, would rile him up. And it was a scene. It was a dumb scene. It was probably going to be cut no matter what.
Thank you so much. Thank
you.
Good friend Jake for on sub to go to hell. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
The place is right. Oh.
That's like what happens in Nope.
Yes. No, really. So that freaked me out. It wasn't that bad, but it was a scene where we had like a chemistry set because the idea was like, I guess it was just supposed to be an insert to show that she was like smart and lived in Africa, and they were like, cool, got it.
Did they put the
Lab
chimp
set
in
chimp.
a lab's coat? And
You
goggles?
know,
Goggles too?
I don't think goggles, but
lab
lab
coat.
coat.
He didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then they also had these like vials with like dry ice and colorful liquid, and he kept trying to drink it. And so I don't think we got a good take. And I was very nervous because I was trying so hard not to look as I see him like, you know.
Because that's funny as shit.
I mean, I would
shit eating a
love.
bunch of dry ice. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I know. I wish there were ducks. Okay, there's got to be more. Fly Away Home, I believe, was Anna Paquin. And she sort of becomes the mother for a pack of ducks. And then she has to let them go. She has to let them fly and migrate.
I remember this.
She like runs around with big wings.
I remember this.
I feel like the trailer was in front of a lot of stuff. You know, like the way Braveheart.
Yeah.
They were just
It was,
those
like, on a lot of
trailers you
DVDs.
saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen the movie. I don't think I've ever seen Braveheart.
Me neither.
Or Highlander. I know those aren't the same, but to me they are.
I've not seen either. And I
Right?
don't think I will.
No.
Sometimes it's nice to say, not for me.
Do you know the movie Highlander, though? Do you know about
No,
the
what's
movie?
that one?
I have seen Highlander. What am I talking about?
Well, tell me about it.
Multiple Highlanders. It's like, yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? I've definitely seen it.
Don't bother with Braveheart. Okay, thank you for the sign
I'm
off.
sort of like, it's Mel Gibson, right?
Braveheart is Mel
Braveheart.
Gibson.
Yeah. He's one of those guys. I pretty much am like usually fine with stuff like this, but that guy's so anti-Semitic. I'm like, I think I don't want to watch movies
Yeah.
he said. It's
That's-
like, it's one thing to be like, you know, but there's other, he's just like, no, the Jews control it all. You know, like
Yeah.
I made Passion of the Christ because I hate Jewish people. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
I think he did take it too far.
He took it too far, but he's a great Mad Max.
I've never seen his version.
Really,
No.
they're good. They're fun.
Do you like it more?
No, I think it's one of the rare exceptions where I think it's because remember all those ducks bit Macaulay Culkin. He was allergic, and then he was getting carried without his glasses.
That famous
but he couldn't
movie.
See without his glasses.
Yeah, it was
Does
really
that happen
sad.
in the movie, or is that like an extra?
It's a reference to a different movie but he gets stung by he's allergic to bees.
Oh, I see. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
This is Creme de la Creme.
Creme,
calling about
welcome.
ducks.
How are you?
What's up? Oh, I'm doing pretty okay. I've been looking at the Wikipedia page for ducks, and I've been learning.
Oh, good.
That's
Fill
great.
us in.
Yeah. So I've just learned something pretty fucked up, which is that a male duck is called a drake.
Uh-huh.
A female duck, it's just called a duck. There is no name for that.
Oh.
That's the way it is.
Kind of a sexist naming system, you know.
Yeah.
Don't really know what's going on with that. Yeah. I didn't like that personally. That just made me.
Yeah, I don't care for that either. I'm sort of trying to think, is that commonplace though? I'm trying to think of other animals.
I feel
like chickens. You
hens.
There's
Hens and
Called a hen,
roosters.
yeah.
hens and roosters.
Hens and roosters.
I guess what I've really been learning tonight is that I don't really know a lot about any animal at all.
I don't know about. I'm more of a mammals guy.
Yeah.
Put gun to my fucking head. I'm more of a
Fowl.
mammals guy.
Is it- yeah.
Fowls,
More of a, yeah.
you know, they're friendly, but they're not friends to me. I always say I'm more of a mammals guy.
Absolutely.
Otters.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a big otter head.
Yeah.
Now, one more thing that I've learned that really made me go, huh?
Uh-huh.
Please.
And like maybe take a long look in the mirror is
Okay.
that the word duck comes from the Old English word for to dive.
Oh.
So it's literally a reference to when they put their little butts up in the air and they dive.
They put their little
underwater.
beaks down.
And they're ducking down.
I do like when
Diving
they do
down.
that.
I do like.
Yeah.
I think that's
And that-
really sweet.
And that hurt me to learn because I was like, that should be obvious. They're like, isn't that obvious? Like that's what they do. That's their number one move is to
Well, I
duck
think
down.
the number one
And
move is
yeah, I
quacking,
don't
my
know.
man. But I guess I'll give you it's a close
Okay,
second.
you got me there.
They've got
You got me on that
waddling.
one.
Waddling's up there
Waddling.
too, maybe. Yeah.
Waddling.
I mean, when you're asked things
Yeah.
of a duck,
Yeah.
your
Yes,
first thing,
sir.
your second thought, sure, diving down.
Diving
Totally.
down.
First thought is,
course.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Number two for me, unfortunately, is corkscrew penis. So.
Yeah, I think it's up there for most
That's
people.
3
If
for
you've seen
me.
the picture, you can't forget it.
Yeah.
But flying,
Um,
swimming, yep.
Yep. The story I have is that my my dad was a property manager for a while for like a condo unit that I had to be the pool. Like I was the pool boy for it for a while, and it was right next to a lake, and there was a resident duck couple that would always, it was very cute. They would always come and hang out and fly up because it was like an infinity pool that like went off into the water of the lake.
Oh.
So it was like right next stuff up to it and stuff. And so these two ducks were there all the time. But as the pool boy, I had to clean their piss and shit up all the time, which was not fun.
Yeah.
But their names were Ping and Pong, and I thought that was really fun.
That's really fun.
That's sweet.
humans gave them that name, though. You didn't.
They didn't
ducks,
tell
the ducks
you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, are they going to give themselves names? I don't think that's that's our responsibility as great apes is to give. Yeah, well, yeah, there's quacks too. Yeah,
That's
Quack
true.
and quack.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, quack and quack. Yeah,
That's quack and quack. Drake and duck.
That's a good point.
Drake and duck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Drake and Josh? Nope. Drake and Duck?
Nope.
Yup.
More on Drake
There
and
you
Josh
go.
on the Dan Schneider documentary.
I'm
by the
sure.
way.
I
There's
can
a
only
lot of Drake
imagine.
and Josh stuff in there, and it wasn't all rosy on set like you might have thought. Unfortunately.
Yeah. And he's
Now,
just like
is the penis barbed and corkscrew? Sorry to cut you off. Or
No.
is it just
I don't think it's.
corkscrew?
I think just the cat's got the barbed penis, right?
Yeah, I
think the
don't
corkscrew
Gotcha.
serves the same purpose as the barbs.
I think it
believe.
does
Yeah.
hurt.
If I have the corkscrew penis and I see the barbed penis, I'm going, damn, I kind of want the barbed one.
Do you think when it gets hard, it sort of it could.
Like, it does the corkscrew.
Like it goes the opposite way. Like it uncorks finally.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 feet fucking
Imagine-
long.
Imagine
Wow.
being a girl duck and being like, damn, that shit looks good.
Yes,
It's
dude.
just like a little curly little shit.
Well, you don't see it get hard though.
Yeah.
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 I wish.
guess all creatures. I don't know
Duck.
if all creatures have boners. Is that just a mammalian thing?
No, because I mean,
When you think of the red rocket on the dog.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a famous animal penis style.
And you
Yeah.
see that. I mean, you're
Yeah.
riding a horse. Sometimes they're fucking packing wood. You know what I mean?
for sure.
I don't want to think about that. It's too big. I don't want to think about that.
Okay.
I don't wanna
Overwhelming.
think about
I
it.
understand.
But other things, I mean, like lizards and snakes, are there? I know they have dicks. Yeah, I know that. I'm saying, do they get erections?
Well, here's a little teaser for the upcoming segment. Is that the segment photo banner
no.
thingy is of a worm. And the worm that worms have that little ring thing on them,
Mm-hmm.
That's like all of their that's the worm that Jacob did for you for the segment.
Oh, the segment worm. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in the duck
Sorry.
segment. Okay,
I
yeah.
see.
The ring is the
Sorry. I wasn't
Johnson.
being clear. It's it's everything, man. It's a pussy. It's a dick. It's a cloaca. It's the eggs. It's.
Wow.
I think it like when they have. I think they like wrestle for deciding which gender each of them gets to be in the fucking that they're about to do, and then the ring like will change based on who wins. It's fucked up.
Interesting.
Animals are fucked.
It's crazy.
And what I think about the noble seahorse, where the men are the ones that
Of
carry the
course.
children. I think we could all learn a little lesson from that.
Something
don't you?
from that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Now, the snakes have 2 heads on their things. Is that true? Or are you pulling our leg? I'm trying to imagine.
What is that? I mean,
I guess I'm feeling pretty.
I think
I'm
you're
feeling
thinking
pretty
tongue.
normal about my penis setup.
comparatively.
Comparatively,
Yeah.
All in a blender, so they surrender like a duck. Like a duck. I don't know what song that's a riff on, Jacob, but I appreciate it.
it seems good.
To snake, you only have,
I really
huh?
I
Please.
really like Jake's nephews. I'm still thinking about them. How
Hell.
It's a
Oh,
really
that.
nice
That was
story.
really good.
I want to look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to look up Jacob's nephews and learn about them.
I wanted to look up a duck with hair, but yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. those crazy little ducks down in New Orleans. That's what my ass looks like after a night on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Woo!
And you know I'm going into full Elvis cosplay because I also got to fucking panhandle for money down there because I don't have enough money to get home.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in a rough spot. Yep.
Yep. I know that's right.
Have you been to have you been to New Orleans?
I went recently. New Orleans, the Big Easy. I was
Yeah.
in there like a month or two ago.
Picked up cigarettes when he was down there.
I picked up cigarettes again. I forget that I do this often where
I know a lot about Luke.
Yeah.
He shares a lot on here.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of time to kill, Jacob. You know what I mean? Luke, I think they're roasting your ass on the golf cakes. Yeah, they keep saying I posted S. I didn't post S. I'm not getting into all that.
I don't have an opinion on that. I can neither confirm nor deny whether
I did not post S. And you could tell them I said that,
None of my business,
Jake.
buddy.
Huh?
I'm not. Wait, are you calling me Jake? Or are you calling? No, you're calling.
I'm calling good friend Jake. Says Luke posted S.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I posted S. I didn't post S, man. That was maybe a dummy account trying to screw me over or something.
Oh.
That was probably a bot.
It's probably
a bot.
Yeah.
All right, Krem, we're gonna let you go and get the fuck into this segment because it's a
Thank you.
doozy.
All right, let's go. Bye.
All right,
Bye.
Folks, it's segment time.
Here we go.
Here's the segment worm. Thank you, Jacob, once again for drawing this beautiful worm. Look at that
Wow.
beautiful worm.
It is a good worm.
That's a good worm. Folks, all right. So now you're wondering, what the fuck is this going to be? Well, let's just say that like many great Twitch streamers before me, we're doing a time-old tradition, Lindsay, the tier list.
Incredible.
So these are all pictures submitted by the Discord. We'll take them one by one on the left, and we've got them all listed on the right, and we'll put them in tiers, and we'll see if we can come up with top tiers. And whoever wins gets a chance to participate on Holly Luke Shapes, the brand new game show coming to Twitch this Sunday, March 24th. 7 p.m. PST. So this is a pretty great prize.
Yeah, high stakes.
And let's just say there will be cash prizes awarded.
Ooh!
So you're
Whoa!
Gonna want to win this thing. But
yeah.
And to keep it fair, these have been left anonymous, and Lindsay will have final say over all of them.
Tough.
So you can't be swayed, by the bullshit. And I don't want to see y'all come in and be like, oh, Lindsay, please, I really need this. I'm having a really rough week. Like, don't try any of that bleeding heart shit or you will be disqualified. So I'm going to go through these. So I don't know if you've ever done a tier list before, but how it works is we've got the S tier. That's top.
Great.
A tier below that, B, C, and then D down at the bottom.
Love it.
And yeah, I'd say just go with your freaking... freaking gut here. All right. Duck tier list.
Oh, I'm excited.
And we got a lot of them. I'm so sad. I have mental help. Now, this is a beautiful little guy.
Oh, wow.
Look at him.
Gorgeous feathers.
Green all the way down.
Really, shiny.
Va boom.
Yeah.
Because you look at the head of one of these ducks and you think, I wish the whole fucking body was this.
And this is kind of that vibe.
Ask and you shall receive.
It really kind of carries all the way down. The green is really crazy. I also think it's a nice profile, right? It's a good silhouette. It's got a good.
Of the picture is nice. I agree with that.
But where is this? Is it?
I'm gonna say somewhere. Maybe it looks like a winter climate.
Oh.
Yeah. Or maybe he's in a box. I can't really exactly.
I can't tell if he's in, and that would be a point off for me personally.
Right, if he was in a box. I think it looks like he's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad little box.
No, he's not. All right, so Lindsay, where do you think this little fucker is gonna land? S A C, S A B D, S A B. C or D?
D. Having not seen any of the other ones,
we can move them around too.
Oh, we can move them around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tentatively put it straight at B. I think.
Straight up B.
Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
That
makes sense. And at the end, we can get it.
We can maybe move things around.
No, Jacob. I don't want to hear that. Is it a? No. Ugh, that's nuts. Well,
yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Look at this crazy fucker.
This is amazing.
So now we're talking about Donald. He's always been the ornery fucker.
He's piping mad and smoking.
And he used to be able to smoke, too.
Wow. Yeah.
But remember when Donald could smoke? Those were the days, man. You go to Disneyland, you see the guy and the damn Donald Comfort just puffing.
I would
stogies
love,
all day.
yeah, just
Yep.
holding it between his teeth.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wow,
That's a
really
good
good. I like how low his hat is
Yep.
to indicate the anger, as if his eyebrows are furrowed so low that the hat is gone
Yeah.
with them.
That's like how every Irish guy looks at you at a bar before he beats your ass up for saying the
Yeah,
wrong thing
Peaky
about his
Blinder,
football team.
Beaky
Yeah.
Blinder. That's
Peaky
clean.
Blinder. Now that's good. Now
Wow.
that's good.
That's really nice. Grinding his teeth. I like that he still is though wearing his little sailor suit. Looks very smart.
Yeah.
This one for me is up there. It's
Yeah?
it's either an S or an A. I think that this is interesting.
Well, it's up to you. And remember, at the end we'll go through.
Let's do
especially the
A
top
for
one.
now. I don't
Yes.
want to get. I gotta hold my
Don't get
horses
all
a
yours.
little bit.
Yeah. Because you might go in the end. I miss pissed off and hard edge cartoon characters. Yeah, I do too. The cartoons are too nice these days.
Yeah.
People are always saying that. And Dan Schneider trying to change all that, and yet he's the bad guy. All right, next one.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
this is sort of now we're getting a little more liberal with what it means
Yeah.
to be a duck.
What it means to be a duck.
But there is something quite duck-like about
Well,
Travolta in
and I
this.
wouldn't have really maybe seen it, except that since we've had talk about the hair looking a
Ducks
little
ha-
bit
ducks
Elvis.
is-
Yep,
yes,
that duck has
exactly.
hair. It really ties in beautifully to that story.
Made a Luke S emote for when you're in the. All right, let's. Okay, hold on.
I know. I
Sorry
am curious.
about this S.
Did you?
My God.
Oh wow, that's a good. That's really good.
All right, hold on. Let me make this bigger. This is insane.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Did they just do that?
Gotcha. This is fucking awesome.
Whoa, whoa. Wow.
Oh, that's really good, man. That's really good.
That's so good.
Damn. All right. Damn. When you that is fucking nice with it, dog.
Now
I like
that's
this.
yeah.
Motherfucking S. Woo. Yes, sir. Now I wish we could put that at the top and
I
give Cacho
know.
the prize. Because there is something duck-like about my face in here, too. Damn, that was fucking awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to make that an emote. That's fucking pimp as shit.
The classic S.
All right.
Wow.
That was a good detour. I mean,
That's
look at that.
amazing.
Look at that thing. Whew, that's
Really
awesome,
good.
dude. Thank you for making that. That's fucking awesome.
So impressive.
It sucks that I didn't actually ever say S, though. So that's what it's, it's sort of a misnomer, but I appreciate it.
Wow.
I'm going to write a sequel for Cool Hand Luke called Cool Luke S. Cool S Luke S.
Cool as Luke. Yeah, you just got to eat a bunch of eggs, right?
Cacho is the... Damn, that's awesome, Cacho.
That's
Thank
really
you.
impressive.
Literally amazing. Okay, folks.
Okay, so back to John Travolta as a duck in the movie Grease. Yeah, the hair helps now that we have the story for context.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say we are going to put Cacho's drawing in S tier, even though it's
Yeah.
not on the list. But I want everyone in the chat to
You're
be
the
thinking to
bread that I
themselves,
want.
you're the bread that I want. Sure. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're in your mind, you also need to be thinking an option is the Luke S. And we're going to actually, that's being grandfathered into this contest.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
it
yeah,
should.
yeah,
That was incredible.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Was he bald during Grease? Probably. I think he's got a lot of secrets. It's my big thing, and I also think more wigs in Hollywood on men than we think. I think they're everywhere.
You're telling me. You are telling me.
I really think so. Okay, is it because of his lip? Like, I'm curious where the duck.
I think it's the hair
It's the
and
hair.
his lip. I mean,
There's something.
There's a duck-like
duck-like.
quality to this, man. You got to admit.
for sure. Okay, maybe I could just because I like the creativity. I'm gonna also put this at B.
Okay. Sounds good.
Great.
Feed
Oh.
them peas instead. All right, so now this is an interesting character. Ugh, I personally am not a fan of this guy, but Lindsay, how about you?
Yeah. Wow. I guess I'm curious. Like, 4 pieces. You get 4 in case.
in case your kid eats one, I
Yeah.
guess. Or you get so you're squeezing it so hard because you use it as a stress toy watching these damn primaries.
I know. Wow.
what I mean?
Election year, everybody.
Though actually, this is the Donald Trump fans when they're watching the primaries. Not squeezing at all because they know they got that shit in the bag. Unfortunately. I'm not saying that's a good thing, folks. I'm just calling it how it is.
That duck does look confident.
That's a winner.
yeah.
Joe Biden duck. They don't know where his eyes are looking.
It's just crazy to see the baby playing with multiple. I like really can't get it,
There's something very funny about making your infant child like play with a political statement. Yeah.
I do like reframing it as an Olympics year instead of an election year.
That.
I
feel like we should call it a circus year because I feel like I'm at damn Barnum and Bailey's when I see these jokers talk to each other on the national stage.
Yeah, man. Totally. Yeah, this one, unfortunately, I do think it was, sent to be like, how crazy is this? Yeah, that's going to go as a D. And I say that lovingly. We'll maybe move it around.
Yeah, once he becomes president, we'll revisit this. But for now, it'll stay at D tier. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, I'll say it. Fuck Trump. I'm not scared. Sorry. Come for me. All right. No, here's this guy's a fucking
pimp.
This is awesome. Yeah.
The drip, the absolute swagger. This is incredible. It does look AI. There's something about it that
this is a real photo. Okay, so you're living in a world where you think they can put a jacket on a chimp, but they can't put a pimp costume on a duck. How Willie became a fucking duck.
Wow, Prince. Yeah, it does. Yeah, those glasses. I see it. It. No, yeah. He's stepping out on the cobblestone streets of, I don't know.
Cat Williams crossed a witch and she turned a bit of Duck Williams. That's
wow.
Funny. I like that. All right. You know what? Listen, I don't want to get into the whole AI debate because you guys know where I stand. I think it's fucking cool. They're making the movie iRobot fucking real, and we get to reap the spoils. They're making the Haley Joel Osment kid from AI into a real guy. So pretty cool.
Rewatched that movie recently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it hold up?
It's so sad. I forgot the ending.
Sad.
I forgot how sad it was.
Jude Law is so good in it too.
Yeah, he really is.
Robot.
He's a gigolo robot.
Yep.
For the ladies. And
so it's actually woke. Yeah. All right. So where are we putting Pimp Duck?
Pimp Duck's A.
Yeah, that feels right.
No
S tiers yet, Lindsay.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Well, we have one. We know there's one.
Yeah. That's
but
true.
I kind of want to see,
Yeah. You want to get the lay of the land. All right.
Oh wow!
So I like this. Now I know who posted this, and I have this feeling that I don't know. I feel like this is too normal of a picture for the person that posted it, and that I have a feeling like either a serial killer draw it, or there's something going on with this that I don't know about. Okay, so we're. Oh, it's a damn.
Oh, I was gonna say it does seem okay. Now I can't. Oh
wow.
Because there is something strange about. Okay.
The duck part is weird because it's as Lindsay said, it does not have a rounded beak.
Wow.
And what? Yeah, this is. I mean, I don't really like getting tricked.
I don't like getting tricked. And I will say now that I see the rabbit, I prefer the rabbit to the duck.
The rabbit, I think, makes more sense.
Yeah, the duck, it looks like an angry.
Yeah. All right, where are we putting it then?
I'm gonna put this C.
C.
There's something I will say. It's nice. Sort of a mid-century. It does seem old in a nice way. Oh, who's getting pissed off?
Oh no.
With my choices?
No. I think with the number of trick submissions. All right. Next one. Yeah, come on.
Oh wow.
The lovable fucker himself. Come on.
Oh.
I know where he sits for me. Whew.
Is this an S for you?
I think this is an S.
I think this is an S. I also hadn't even considered when we were talking about, animated ducks.
Yeah, we didn't even think of side duck.
And I do think he's fun.
This dude's fucking awesome. Y'all know this motherfucker. That's right. So we're putting him at S.
I think he's the first S.
That's an easy S.
Wow.
That's an easy S. That's an easy tier 1 duck.
How do you side?
The rabbit duck drawing, no gun, F tier. Side duck with a gun. Fair enough. Now we're getting a little bit tricky with it.
Okay. Duct tape.
How do you feel about this? This is, I mean, we're looking at leaning more into this cutesy interpretation.
Yeah, and I really was looking forward to just seeing some ducks.
Right.
But this
so
does
pisses you off.
Well, it's not what I had hoped for. I'll say that. Without duct tape, I guess is the whole thing with duct tape. How does it compare to? Is it waterproof? Is that the deal?
Well, I think what it is originally it was duct tape, right? But then they made a brand name called duct tape because everybody got it wrong. But it's like the tape you put around ducks.
Yeah.
Ducts. Subscription. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Tanner, for subscribing with Prime for the 14
There's a little
months.
guy in the logo. Okay, thank you for pointing that out.
That's fair enough.
I
That's
do
fair.
get to see a little duck in
There is a
there.
little duck in the
I'll
logo.
put this at C as well.
C as well. Okay.
And maybe we'll
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Crem's
Ooh.
pissed. Oh my God.
Wow.
And
Is this
now
damn
what's-
even a damn duck?
I think this.
Talk about Elvis hair.
Yeah. Seems like a combination of many things.
I'm loving this.
Really interesting. Wow.
Wow. Thank you for the follow. The Strong Bad Man. The duck thinks it's David Bowie.
This is the most Bowie looking duck I've ever seen. I'll say
It's
that.
really beautiful.
Is that real?
I think it's real. I don't think it's
Wow.
a mandarin duck, a duck native to Japan. That's beautiful. What do you think, Lindsay?
I do think it's really cool. I'll put this at S.
Put this at S.
Sure.
Okay, our second S tier. Now, did I forget to upload a picture for this duck? I think that I did. So we'll have to remember this one, folks. We'll have to remember this one. I'm literally going to write it down because I don't want...
Uh-oh.
This is a real serious contest.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to make sure. And people are making they're making some points about Mandarin in Japan. And it doesn't add up.
Well, I mean, here's what I'll throw to you. I know that in Mexico they have something called Japanese peanuts that are just peanuts that have this coating on it.
Yeah. They have those in Holland too. It's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are they? Because they
I
have
don't know.
it's different stuff. I didn't say S. All right, next time.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Come on.
I mean, look, quack,
bastards
quack,
themselves.
quack. And I'm from Anaheim area, so
So?
this is up there for me as well.
So
This is good. I'll give this one an S. I think this is, as far
Wow.
as creative go, this hits for me.
talk about S. Luke says S. Well, now we're talking about S tier.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rally SS, subscribing with Prime.
Wow. I thought everybody was voting. Wow.
I've decided I don't want it to be. I know that I said S. I know that I did. I said S.
You did?
I'm not scared of S. Yeah.
Wow. The
I know
truth
that
comes
I said
out.
S. I live by S.
Now the monkey comes out.
S.
Spanish?
All right, next
Wow.
one.
Yep. Oh, wow. Now this is a lot going
Yeah.
on. And
I'm gonna let you take this in because I know what this is, but I want you to kind of because it's your tier list ultimately, and I want you to take this in, however you see it.
I'm I'll be honest, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
I see the duck, and it seems like it's referencing something. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And is it, like Marvel?
Not quite.
Okay.
But I don't. Here's the thing.
Warhammer Marine Duck.
Raiders chat. We're doing it. Did we get raided?
Hi.
Where did I see the raids?
Oh wow, from a different franchise.
It is from a different franchise. So I think this also might be an AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it is the middle part Captain marveling at the duck.
The Kings raided?
Hi.
Why the fuck didn't I get the notification? Wow, thank you,
Thank
Kings.
you, Kings.
No, they didn't.
No
yeah, you
raid.
didn't. That's what I thought. All right.
Okay, this is so much on one duck. That's
Unofficial Kings. Unofficial Kings S.
Yeah. This one I'll say I find confusing.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put this at a D. I
Okay,
really don't
this is
quite
a-
understand,
damn,
and I
this is-
apologize.
This goes along with Trump and the D tier. Oof. This is a Warhammer 40K Space Marine, but the helmet is wrong, I believe. All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a guy ducking. Wow, people really had fun with this.
I mean, people
Wow.
are having fun
I know.
tonight, folks.
Krem's blood is boiling at this
Come
one.
on. Okay,
yeah.
I said post pictures of duck. I didn't say exactly what, basically.
Wow. Incredible. This one did make me laugh. I'll give this one a C.
C?
Yeah.
All right. C tier.
Wow.
Boom. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, no, shit. Saving her for later.
Wow.
Hold on, we'll go back one. So, in this, I'll read this to you. It says, "Here's Daniel, the emotional support duck, in all his red-shoed glory."
Oh.
Nice.
I think that's nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Oh, and he has little shoes on. He's doing the people's work.
Too late, I already busted. Is that Morgana or Magician Dispel? We're not there yet, dude. So what do you think is emotional
boom.
support duck?
Wow, yeah, let's take. Wow, people know what's coming though now.
Yeah,
so
I know. Let's get
it's hard
to the
to-
next one and just get to the next one.
I think this is nice. I'm gonna give it an A.
Yep, I think that's totally fair.
Okay,
Nice to see that.
nice to see it, and a real duck. You know.
All right, here we go. What y'all have been waiting
Oh,
for?
okay, here she comes.
Cha-ching.
Woo!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ow,
They made
ow.
the duck golf. Da-da-da-da-da. And her boobs are real big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. Look. Uh-oh.
Come on now. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They don't make them like they used to.
Yeah.
And you know what I like is that the duck's feet are orange. So what they did is they gave her orange thigh socks, y'all.
Yeah, it is. It's
Come
thoughtful.
on.
It's really, and the way that she's positioned
Woo!
is very
Sexy.
sexy, but also tasteful. You know,
Yes.
it's
And they say that a lot of times, and Lindsay, correct me if I'm wrong, what the sexiest thing of all is what you don't see.
yes, I do think I think I've heard that as
You've
well.
heard that?
And
This is
I'll say that kind of buttoned up, whatever she's wearing, it does
Yeah.
make you wonder.
Though you wish you saw a little nipple. Guys, we can be honest with ourselves. We wish there was a little nipple showing.
I also like that her wing, I suppose, is a little like, ooh,
I
it's
know.
kind of a delicate. Yeah. Honestly, I do think between this and Jessica Rabbit, this is doing more for me.
Me too, because Jessica Rabbit's like,
It's all out there.
it's all out there. Where this is, I mean, she's okay. So I'm supposed to like Jessica Rabbit over this
What
goth
that beat
baddie.
do. Yeah.
What that beat do? She is
Yeah,
classy.
she's
She's on a beautiful
classy.
chair.
She seems intelligent.
I'm going crazy looking at this.
Yeah, this is I think this is a good one.
Okay, where do you rank it?
I think I've done a lot of SS.
Listen, just go with your gut.
Okay, I'm gonna say S
It'll
because
come
I think
out in the wash.
the people, everybody's having a nice time.
Yeah, everybody, but it's not about them.
I know, but I do think that she is an icon, and I want to give her flowers.
Yeah, I would say Zeke. I would agree with Zeke. Krem, do not call Jessica Rabbit a whore. That's not gonna fly in my chat. Okay, here's here's what I'm curious. Is this the red-faced duck Jacob was talking about?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely. I've never seen a duck that looks like that before.
I know, very similar. Okay. I think this is called
Wow.
a Muscovy duck.
Yeah,
Muskogee.
that's really interesting.
Muscuga.
Yeah.
That duck got hail.
Oh,
Duck looks like he got into a cherry pie cooling on the windowsill. Come on, man. Muscovy.
yeah. Just one.
I mean, what do you think, Lindsay?
I think it, and I know this isn't the case. To me, something about the red face, it seems like it's in pain. It seems like that would be kind of. I'm gonna put it at a C.
Okay. That's fair. I think that makes sense. I think it's in pain as well. At least it's not that orange-faced duck that used to be in the White House. Dude, we already talked about that duck.
Yeah, we got into
and you'll see him in tier D because we're not a big fan of this guy.
Now, Krem is helping us. Is it okay?
Is it Muscovy or Muscovy?
Muscovy, it seems.
Muscovy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. If there's one thing I will never be scared to talk about is how much the big orange you know what my mom calls
Thanks,
him?
Krem.
Which is like so indicative of who she is. She always refers to Trump as fatso. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And then it's like almost like of all the things like sure, but like it becomes about his weight. It's so funny to me.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of close there, but it's also
It's
like.
also like, why is
yeah,
that your focus?
Yeah.
Like, you're so close.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what Fatso did today? We're loving it, folks. All right.
Wow.
Next one.
Next duck. Oh, wow. This is cool.
God damn.
Yeah, he's looking cool.
Swag as fuck.
Yeah. I like this look.
I also like the carpet it's on.
Yeah, the carpet's not. It feels reflective of the era that the outfit feels in. I'm rocking the Tim. Yeah.
He has Tims, but they are in the shape of.
And that's, I think, thoughtful. That's a thoughtful detail.
I like that a lot.
And is that a backwards? We got a backwards cap.
Yeah, I mean he's looking, and a champion hoodie, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe, or it says D for Donald, of course.
That's nice. Yeah. B.
B. Okay. Fair enough.
And is this?
And I accidentally put it in twice, so we'll just ignore that one. Duck roll.
Wow. Duck roll.
Duck roll.
Duck roll.
Duck roll.
The carpet, I like that carpet.
I'm showing up at my first job interview at 60 with this on. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to be really good at stalking this. Can we get you to turn that cap around? Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Go rally hat mode.
I'll never give them that. Because I always got to be able to, like, you know?
Yeah. Well, and now we know because of Donald, if you pull it down, it means you're angry.
Yeah, or if you put it upside down, if you're daffy.
Yeah.
Duck roll.
Duck roll. I don't know. What do you think of this one, Luke? I think there's.
It's not doing much for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe a D.
Duck roll.
Sorry, duck roll.
Duck destroyed. So who do we have in D? We have the Space Marine Duck, Trump Duck, and Duck Roll.
And Duck Roll.
Sorry, Duck Roll is. I wish I could buy that hat. What hat am I wearing?
Oh, they have a duck phone.
DMT. It says directing movies and television. My friend Kendra makes these. I don't know if he's still selling them, but Kendra Uncut on Instagram.
It's a great hat.
Duck Roll. All right.
Oh.
I like this little guy.
Okay.
He scares you.
Yeah, you know.
Be honest.
But I'm curious. I don't know if that's an alligator or a crocodile. I'm really afraid of them.
Really, you're scared of crocodiles?
I don't like the way that they move. It's very
really. When I was in New Orleans, I got really close to a lot of them.
Did you do like a fan boat?
No, we were. Do you want to? Well, it will scare you. Do you literally not want to see?
No, I'm not that scared.
I'm really close to them.
I would like to see. I would like to see. I think I've seen baby ones. I just think that there's something unnatural about their movements.
But in a way, Lindsay, aren't they more natural than us? Just think about that.
Yeah, I guess it's all perspective. Oh my God.
We're really close to them.
Oh, this is.
We were like
Look
truly.
at that. That isn't terrifying. Look at its little beady eyes.
Well, let me tell you, that was the small one. Look at him.
Oh
I'll
my
put these
God.
in the Discord. These are some good gator pictures.
This one would move like a duck, which, okay, that was going to be my point, is that this does get rid of my main issue with the alligators. They're so fast. They're so fast and unpredictable, and they're strong. They're really
strong.
I don't know.
Are they like sharks where if you like hit them in the nose really hard, it stops them? Do you know?
Maybe. I think that's the theory.
Yeah.
But just run zigzags. Yeah, I'll go serpentine. I don't know.
I'd run zigzags when I'm way faster going straight. All right. Where are you putting this fucker?
I'm gonna give it a C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Because it's half good.
Okay. Now this is Jacob's drawing, I believe.
Oh wow!
So we'll read this caption. This duck has always had a fear of being arrested or injured wearing some sort of extreme fashion statement. And here comes the cops with the guns drawn. Oh no. And so the duck is interesting. I really do like this a lot. Have you shown my duck submission yet? But I see it down there. Yeah, don't worry, Stefan. Your duck submission is there. I did have to crop it somewhat for the stream, but we'll get to that a little bit. Mm-hmm. We'll get that. I believe it's last, Stefan. I believe it's last. Yeah, we did crop it for the stream. I thought leaving it small would be okay on the side, but we did crop it for the stream. Yeah, no problem, man. I really like this. I think this is a beautiful picture.
This is cool.
I'm not showing it on stream. Don't worry. I'll explain to Lindsay what we aren't showing.
You're making me very curious.
Yeah.
But this I think is really nice, inventive. I'm gonna give this an S.
Shit, S tier, baby.
Yep.
Let's go. All right, next one. Ducky.
Ducky! Oh my God!
You remember Ducky?
I forgot about this movie. Damn. Yeah, Ducky rocks.
Ducky's a pimp.
Wow.
Ducky is let's read this out.
Uh-huh.
Ducky is a Parasaurolophus, a very small and sweet duck-billed dinosaur. Unlike the other dinosaurs, she is a very good swimmer. Ducky is the first to join Littlefoot on his journey to the Great Valley. She learns about survival and companionship with her newfound friends. And
Wow.
she's listed as one of the stars of the movie, so certainly an A-lister.
Yeah, this is big. Man, I remember I watched this movie for the first time in an
That's
IKEA.
okay, Jacob. Thank you the picture was amazing, Jacob. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't look at her. Oh, I'm curious.
Uh-oh. Well, now I have to do
I'm
that, obviously.
so curious.
Lindsay, while I look this up, please tell me what you think about Ducky.
I was gonna just say that I saw this movie for the first time at an IKEA in the little kids' playroom, and so it kind of reminds me of IKEA. Ducky voice actor famously killed in a family.
So it's not a fun thing to talk about on stream. I don't know.
I thought it was gonna be kind of like
shit like her political beliefs are
don't
crazy.
but
yeah, not good.
Wow, that's really awful. Oh well, sympathies. Ducky gets an A,
Okay, Ducky gets an A.
I guess.
All right. Yeah, it's interesting, Krem, that you put this one in, and yet you were the one complaining about people not taking it literally enough. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. Duck.
And is that wow? Okay, I haven't seen Thomas the Train in a while.
I don't know if it's because he needs to duck or if because he is a duck.
That's a great question. I mean, maybe he looks like a more a lower clearance.
That's his name.
Yeah.
You're not really supposed to give away that's yours, man, but okay. He hates Thomas for fucking around too
Okay,
much.
so he's got a good work ethic. And yeah, he looks like he carries a big load. Yeah. Well,
Where do you think? Because we got one left and it's a doozy.
oh, okay. Maybe C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Finally, here it
Great.
is.
Okay.
Stefan from the Go Off Kings submission that I had to crop.
Okay.
And you'll see why. Now, can you imagine what I cropped out?
I can imagine.
Just based on his eyes
Yeah.
and the placement.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could really
Wow.
imagine
I can really imagine.
what's sort of going on there.
Yeah.
I really like that. I know it's in the preview. Now, I really like that I think Daffy's holding what seems to be a coffee cup, and I also really like that they gave him white eyebrows. I find both of things very strange.
Very strange. But yeah, I think it's to emphasize how low his eyelids are.
Interesting. Oh, sure.
An urn?
He's holding an urn. What do you mean he's holding an urn?
Maybe it's a kink. Could AI
What do you
do
mean
this?
he's holding an urn? What's in the urn, man? What do you mean an urn?
There is an oddness to the shape. Oh, yeah.
Kept the white collar could be a priest. Interesting.
2 people mentioned priest.
His son's ashes. Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
Fair enough. And yeah, I guess he is a priest.
And I guess because it's cropped out, but you've seen the whole thing.
I've seen the whole thing.
Does Bug seem like
if you can look closely,
it's a nice...
You can kind of see it small there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
But
welcome to get up and take a look, Lindsay, if you'd like.
I might take a little look.
Yeah. Don't know if you could tell, but he's getting sucked off. Yeah. You didn't need to say that stuff, and we did get that part. That part was very clear. So
I guess I was just curious
if Bugs liked
enjoying it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to. Yeah, he looks like his eyes are
He
smiling.
looks like he's enjoying it.
Yeah,
right?
it looks like.
Yeah.
And honestly, Daffy, not corkscrew.
No, interesting. In fact,
An
not
arm.
only not corkscrew, he's fucking packing.
He's
folks.
really
the
got
Johnson's damn huge,
massive.
I mean, Bugs
Bigger
can
than
barely
that
take
urn.
It. I mean, he really can't take any of it. It's so big.
No, yeah, it's kind of mostly sticking out.
Now, who is JF and who is Stefan in this submission? I will let you, the audience, decide. So what do you think?
And you're right. He is far away because it's so big.
Right, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah, you are right.
Spatial awareness is on point.
That is true. Strong bad man. That is the reason he is far away, is because it is so big.
I mean, I'll say it looks consensual. It looks like everybody's having a nice time. It looks casual as well,
Yeah,
as if
you
they
gotta
kind of
love
just
that.
do this between scenes.
Yeah.
I'll give this I'll give this an A.
Yep, sounds good. All right, well, Lindsay,
Yeah.
there we have it.
Wow.
The end of our duck tier list. So we'll go now
Okay.
to the tier list. We'll make it big for us to take a peek at. And if I'll zoom it in a little bit. I think it is a solid A tier, Stefan. A solid A tier.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Oh wait, shit.
I think I can kind of.
Yeah. And you remember from earlier.
Oh, and thank you for reminding us about the Mandarin duck. We've seen so many ducks.
The Mandarin duck is an S. So here are our S tiers currently, and I would also say if there's any A tiers you want to move up, let me know.
Okay, yeah, let's review.
So we've got Psyduck, Anaheim duck, Morgana the sexy duck, Jacob's drawing duck,
Yep.
and the Mandarin duck.
Wow.
Are our S tiers.
Wow.
Our A tiers are the pimp duck, the emotional support duck, Ducky, Donald looking mad with a cigar, and of course, bug sucking Daffy Duck's cock.
Wow. And there's only one. I can only.
Well, the idea is, I'd like to think we're all winners here, folks.
And everybody, thank you so much for submitting.
And thank you so much. We are all winners here. But we're only one person is going to get their entry into Holly Luke Shapes.
Oh my gosh.
A new game show coming to Twitch this Sunday at 7 a.m. But here's what we'll do. We'll give your top 3, so we'll have some backups in case that person can't make it. Mm-hmm. So let's start with number 3.
Okay.
PM. It's PM. I don't know why I said AM. PM. 7 p.m. PST.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to say.
Coming in at number 3, it's.
The Mandarin duck.
The Mandarin duck coming in at number 3. Thank you, whoever submitted. You probably could make it at 7 a.m., man. You stream it 8 a.m. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah. All right. Obviously, you weren't going to win, and I was going to make sure that didn't happen, dude, because that wouldn't make any sense. Have you ever seen Hollywood Squares?
Yes.
All right. Imagine Whoopi's also competing. Dude, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay? Sorry. Doesn't make any sense, dude. Okay, so number 3 is the Mandarin duck. And coming in at number 2, it's...
The one that Jake drew.
The one that Jake drew.
Yep.
Incredible choice. Jacob, thank you for your incredible drawing submission. So we have Mandarin duck number 3. Jacob's duck at number 2. And coming in at number 1, which will earn this viewer a spot in Hollywood Shapes, a brand new game show coming to Twitch this Sunday, 7 p.m. PST, featuring all your streamer faves.
Morgana.
Wow!
I think I really was excited by that one.
Wow! And Morgana has taken it, folks. The sexy can-do duck with attitude.
Yeah.
Now, who said? I wonder who sent in Morgana. If you're here, announce yourself.
Uh-oh.
Otherwise,
Rigged.
I'll find it.
No.
Otherwise, I'll find it.
Yeah, my head is also turning into a cartoon wolf. Oh wow!
You didn't send Morgana in, man. I know you didn't.
Yeah, I think compared to Bug sucking Daffy off, I think there was something more elusive and
Who's Korea?
Paul Korea. I don't know.
Spence sent it in. Spence, if you're here, I'll send you a DM. But we'll remember.
Well, I guess I didn't think about. I got caught up in the moment. What about the one of you, the S drawing?
Oh well. That is to be almost like a custom.
Yeah. Category.
Yeah, because
Okay,
that's
great.
sort of its own thing. And,
Yeah.
and I don't necessarily know the author even wants to participate in the show. Or if you legally, if you submitted something into the Ducks submission, you do have to participate in the show. That is 100% true.
It's binding. Wow. The Fix. Wow.
He's in the Anaheim Mighty Ducks jersey. He
Yeah.
is?
I guess that's the.
Is that him literally?
Yeah.
I don't understand, man. I feel like there's a whole world.
There's a whole world.
I mean, you guys are explaining this whole world, and I don't even freaking understand the first goddamn
Anaheim
part
Ducks
of it.
S tier. Yeah, I've been to Ducks games. In fact, growing up, we used to have they would pass out quackers. You know, you blow into it, it makes a quack sound.
Now, I got a question to you guys. Do you know what duck boats are? Because
Yes.
this is around the fucking, this is around
Yeah.
the goddamn, this is around the goddamn DC metropolitan area.
Oh, the people
Lot of
love
duck
the
boats.
duck tours, duck boats.
Basically, you're rolling around. You're looking at Trump's house. You're looking at the Spy Museum. Then your ass is saying, "Hey, doesn't this fucked up bus kind of also look like a boat?" Well,
Yep.
guess what?
Boston. I think I did it in Boston.
It's a big time. What are they doing in Boston?
And I think in Seattle. I think any of those kind of cities on the sea.
I don't think you called back in, man. I didn't get a call, but I also didn't see it. All right. Well, that has been the official segment of this stream. Lindsay, thank you so much for ranking ducks with us.
I had so much fun. Thank you, everybody who sent them in.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Oh, really? Retired shitty. Oh, that's what they were. They were amphibious.
That's crazy. Duck
retro
sauce.
vehicles?
Yeah, we haven't talked about duck sauce yet.
Incredible set. I mean, yeah, somebody should have sent duck sauce. Barbara Streisand. Ooh, by duck sauce.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Lindsay, is it okay if I leave you to go pee outside right now?
Please.
I do have to, but I'm going to leave you with a caller. How fun
Oh,
is that?
great.
Yeah, so-
That's even better.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Hello,
Caller on
caller.
the line.
What's up?
Hi, who's
This is Krem again.
Hi, Krem. How are you, buddy?
I'm exactly as good as I was the first time I called in.
Okay.
But
The couch really
my
is
amphibious-
comfortable. Sorry.
I mean, it looks comfy. I don't know what everyone's complaining about. My duck boat tie-in is that I grew up in a tourist town in Missouri called Branson, which has a lake on it.
Okay.
And I was one of the poor kids at my school, but there were some rich kids at the school, and the rich kids all their families owned all the attractions in the tourist town basically, or they all performed there or whatever. My one really good friend, his dad I think basically popularized the amphibious
No
vehicle
way.
shit. And sold it to my other friend's dad, and they're both psycho wealthy.
Wow.
And I think it's a really good thing that my first friend's dad got his hands out of the business, because a couple of years ago one of those sank and killed everyone on board.
The
A duck boat. It
Yeah.
sank and killed
How
everyone?
did
Yeah,
it kill
exactly.
everyone?
Just took them down?
It killed 20 people. It was during a huge storm on that lake, and they just got ate up by the water, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, my
So
God.
don't go on those. Do not go on those.
Yeah, notoriously dangerous. I had no idea. I just saw him
I'll
zipping
send you
around.
the link or whatever in the Discord.
Whoa.
The ones in Seattle got a body count. I think Seattle is where I saw them a lot. Wow.
They're also
what
fucking a
what
pain in
is
the
it
ass
that's-
to drive next to.
What's it?
Oh, I can only imagine.
Why are they so dangerous? What makes them so dangerous?
It seems like they're probably
They just
top
suck.
heavy.
They're-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a car or a boat. It's
It's
shitty
kind
at
of
both
in
those things.
between.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Because the idea of it is nice. If you ever saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, a vehicle that can kind of do it all, sounds like the dream, but what a nightmare.
And I mean, maybe that's why we need to leave Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in Fantasyland where it belongs. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Out of the real world.
Because in reality, it's more like
no
chitty-chitty
airbags or
drown.
safety features. I would think that would be illegal. Wow, crazy. Interesting.
There's no anything on those. They're totally open air. You just sit in a bench, and there's
It's more like a trolley.
There's an aluminum canopy over you, and it's I hope this all works out.
Crazy.
Were they used in any wars, or was it a thing they tried to use and then didn't?
More car than boat.
Unclear. They're either repurposed surplus vehicles that didn't really have any use, or they I don't know, are based off of something. I don't know. Basically, there was a lot of them fucking lying around, and my buddy's dad was let's get these babies on the water.
Man, can you imagine a sadder way to go?
Cancer.
It's really fucked up.
I just think to die on a tour boat
Yeah.
is
You had
tough.
to pay for it too.
You paid
I
for
know.
it.
You had to.
You're trying to
But
come
then
up with
your
an
family does
activity.
get to sue the shit out of duck boats. I mean, you're gonna. Thank God there's
Yeah.
a payday at least at the other end.
I
of it.
don't know.
You know?
The most American way to go. I suppose.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it is nice to think about. It is nice to think about a duck boat getting in the water, and then instead of having wheels, their little flippers extend out from it, and then it paddles on like a duck.
That
You guys think
is
about that for a
more,
second?
yeah.
Now that's cute. Now that makes my heart warm.
Yeah, that seems nice.
Well, that would be great. It's been a long time since we fought a war
Yeah.
near a body of water. Well, what about the war in Kuwait, man? That was on a strait, was it not? I mean, I guess that was 35 years ago.
You think Kuwait is a strait? You think because
No, isn't it on water?
I mean, it's got a coast, but a
Yeah.
lot of countries do.
I guess I don't know what a strait is, to be
What was
honest.
this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
I guess
Huh?
that's right. I didn't.
Hello?
Know. Hello?
Oh, wow.
S.
S.
Wow. Ellie Bro, I didn't know. But yes, I think.
But based on the Ellie Bro of this contest, she was the first runner-up in Miss America 2024. Fuck, Miss America already happened and I missed it? God damn it.
No.
Fuck. Ah.
Wow.
It's my favorite day of the year.
I guess I don't know this Dave Matthews boat story.
Oh, you don't know? Oh,
No.
this is hold on, let me close this.
Yeah. This is unfortunately
get
one
it.
of the things that I've seared this story into my brain, and I think of it more often than I think of like my relatives' birthdays or like my first memory or anything.
Krem, hit us with the story then, dog.
They were driving the Dave Matthews Band tour bus on a bridge that has like a graded bottom where it's got holes through it, and then there was like a Chicago River tour bus underneath,
Yeah.
and they dumped all of the liquid shit from the bus on like directly onto the boat, and it hit like dozens of people, like
opened the septic tank,
putrid
yeah.
foul cess water.
Which
And
is
it was
pretty
Dave
cool.
Matthews
It
Band?
was the Dave Matthews Band tour bus.
Yeah,
That's
imagine.
crazy.
Yeah, which honestly, that's pretty cool. You get like the
I
Dave
guess if
Matthews.
you're gonna get shit on it-
maybe, okay. Maybe it's not his shit. Maybe it's like a roadie's shit or like his.
But
like,
you
like-
know
like
his
the
ass
drummer.
was going
People
like,
got sick. I'm
let
sure
them
they
stink,
did.
let them stink. And he kept trying to hit the button to do it. I mean, you know Dave is a fucking freak like
They
that.
cleaned in the boat was doing tours again like 3 hours. Wow, they really turned that around. Wow, people, I would be sick. Yeah, no.
It's
Still less offensive than the green water for St. Patrick's Day that they do over that fucking.
Yeah, they love to do the
Well,
green. You ever
you-
look at that green water?
I went to I
went
lived
to the
near
green.
Chicago. Sure,
Yeah,
sure. It's very green.
It feels like it can't be good, right?
It
For the
can't-
ocean,
yeah.
for
Or the ducks.
lake, for the ducks.
Who's that for? What like what?
It's the
There's a
beautiful
lot of
Irish Americans
Irish-
of Chicago,
yeah.
Illinois, my man.
I don't know.
The Windy City.
No,
Windy
I got a
City. What else?
question.
What else?
You can't don't you have to go to a place to dump your septic
I
tank
thought
as a
so,
bus? You
yeah.
can't just dump it on the fucking ground.
Not if you're Dave fucking Matthews, you don't.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe was it and they did it on purpose?
No. I think it was a fully
I-
accident.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They didn't realize there was a tour bus there. I was fucking.
There's-
Then you gotta jump in the dirty ass Chicago. Yeah, there probably was. Well, I bet they. Wait, hold on. I bet there were a lot of ants marching. Ants marching on the logs coming out of these guys' assholes and in the septic tank before it fell on the tour boat.
Come on.
Bzz. I'm hitting the fucking America's Got Talent big X button.
Yeah, I think that was.
That
I think.
didn't really make sense.
Yeah, no. We saw the vision.
Ants
Yeah.
marching.
Um,
Yeah, that's what.
Don't quit your day job, Luke. If you had one,
Brother.
Wow, wow.
hey, fucking, I'm yeah. My manager at work at the warehouse I work at plays approximately the same 20 songs over and over on the aux cord every single day.
Yeah.
Well, he likes them.
Managers
and,
love to do that.
Because it's a vibe.
Yeah, and a pretty solid chunk of them are Dave Matthews Band songs and songs that they do make me want to kill myself.
Wow.
So,
You
Yeah.
don't like ants marching?
that ain't it, fam. That ain't doing it for me, fam.
Ants marching is good.
It's a no for me, dog. That's kind of
Man.
Italian because it's American
That's
Idol.
what you would say on America's Got Talent.
I worked at a restaurant that
Yeah.
had the same playlist. It was about an hour long, and it started with "Pumped Up Kicks," and I hate to say that's worse. That was a tough.
That's a banger. That's a certified banger. What are you talking about?
You
I
hear
think if
it
you were
5
to
times
listen
a
to Pump
day.
Up Kicks a bunch of times a day. It's a very
Yeah.
repetitive song.
And then the
I'd love
playlist
to.
is sort of
I'd
built
love to. I'd love
around
to hear
that.
that shit.
Are you serious? You want to listen to
y'all
Pump
remember
Up Kicks
Ghost
100 times a day, but you won't listen to Ants Marching once?
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that's a great fucking song, man. I love that shit. What are you talking about?
I just think I think any song you listen to every day at work multiple times is gonna be gonna be bad for you.
agree.
So maybe I have a personal bad relationship.
Which is why they invented. That's why they invented the AirPod. You know, because you can just plug that in and say,
Have you got
y'all have fun with that. I'm listening to my own shit.
Well, you know what my boss used to always say at the grocery store though when I had my AirPods in. If you've got time to listen, you've got time to glisten these windows with more window cleaner.
Did he really say that?
So was that a joke? What is it?
Wow.
You said that.
Okay, well, that's enough out of him. Folks, at my high school, they used to play a song in the morning before announcements when people were getting in class, and someone played Pumped Up
Wow,
Kicks.
that's dark.
You shouldn't play Pumped Up Kicks because it's about the shootings.
No, yeah, you don't want to play
You
that
don't
at a
want to
school.
play that. You don't want to hear that at school.
No.
Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hey, it's the Butt Pup P-Man just checking in.
Wow, Bubba P-Man, it's been too long. How
Hi.
the fuck are you?
Yeah, it's been too long.
Yeah, how you been?
Lindsay?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing swell. How are you guys doing?
Good. Thank you for calling. What's on your mind?
I don't know. I mean, I guess tonight was Duck Night, but we're also talking about DMB and
Duck MB.
just so I mean, I could defend DMB if you want.
Listen,
probably
you
not
don't.
very fun,
You're
though.
welcome to, but know that you're preaching to the fucking choir. I think Dave Matthews Band is awesome.
That's what's up.
I don't even like him that much, but I'm like, if someone was like, "Do you want to go see Dave Matthews Band tomorrow?" I'd be like, "Sure,
Yeah.
sure."
For sure.
Doug Mallard,
Yeah, I
that's
don't-
good.
I don't really listen to him, but my mom's a big fan, so it's like anytime she wants to go,
Aw.
fuck yeah, I'll go fucking smoke some joints and listen to some decent enough
Yeah.
music.
Does your mom smoke? She a cool
Oh,
mom?
hell yeah.
Wow. I don't know what that's like.
My mom smokes weed too,
Really?
but it's less cool.
Why? I think it's
Oh,
cool.
it's for her glaucoma.
Yeah.
Something like that. If you ever in Seville, VA, make sure to go to Miller's, the bar that they first did show. What's that? Oh, I didn't know they were in Virginia. but-
Oh, I
yeah.
wonder, is it the kind of bar where they really make you know that?
Yeah, I bet
I'm sure it
I
is.
bet
I like that kind of place.
Yeah, that's fun.
Where they got like one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how old is your mom? Because Dave Matthews Band, I mean, she's got to be quite a bit younger than my mom.
Well, I don't know. She, maybe 61.
Okay.
That's pretty young for a Dave Matthews Band fan. Or pretty old, I
No,
would
it's
say.
not. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm
I
saying.
don't know. The 90s, everybody was around.
Yeah, I mean, but that means, okay, all right, let's do the math on this. I mean, so, the Dave Matthews Band was big in the 90s.
Yeah.
So she was getting into
Oh,
DMB
yeah,
in her
no,
40s?
my mom was in her 30s.
She was in her 30s.
30s,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I guess.
Yeah.
But then she's getting, I mean, I don't know. I got to say, as someone who's 31, I'm not getting into new music that much.
Yeah, I'm
You
listening
know?
to the same stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
me neither. I
Yeah.
haven't thought about it that way. That is interesting because, yeah, they didn't fucking exist.
I know. They were they were
She's in
big
a
in
train.
95, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Does your
one of the
mom like-
earliest concerts I ever went to was Train with my mom. I think it's like fucking Pachanga.
Wow.
we drove to Pachanga to see Train.
Train. That first Train album. I
Wait,
listened
is
to
Train-
that.
Who's
Oh
who's
yeah,
Train?
back
Drops of
before they were
Jupiter.
like when they were
Yeah,
like
yeah,
adult alt rock. They were
Yeah.
decent enough.
They kind of switched. Yeah, they went to pop. Or
For sure.
something.
I don't know. Okay, also, I don't want to go on the record saying I'm a huge DMB fan because that's not part. I love the Grateful Dead. There's plenty of music I like.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like. I think Dave Matthews Band is fine though.
You said sure that you would see them. You're not
Yes.
jumping up and down.
I don't think that they deserve the hate. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree. They're a fun show. If you get with like a good group of people, it's a good time.
Have you been with your mom?
Like, oh yeah, a few times.
Oh wow.
So she goes a lot.
Are they good live?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a jam band, so I mean, it's if you're into that, if you want to hear like some guy play the saxophone for maybe 8 minutes straight.
Which I do.
Wow.
Which I do.
I know Luke likes
I
that.
know I want to see that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's an acquired taste, but I'm all about it.
I think there's something nice too when it's like it's nostalgic with your mom, and you know sort of
Does
build
your
around
mom,
that.
does she like other jam bands?
I got her into the Dead, actually.
Wow.
Cool.
That's so
she was in a DMB. She showed me DMB, and then like I, on my own, got into the Dead and showed her Dead and Company.
Uh-huh.
We went to a Dead and Company show.
Wow.
Fucking blew her mind, and ever since then, she's been a fan. That was
That's
probably like
amazing.
2019 or something.
Oh, that's amazing. Dead and Company's good, man. John Mayer can play that goddamn
yeah.
guitar. There's no way around it.
He's very
Yes,
good.
He can.
Yes,
Yep.
he can. That's I know it's legitimately interesting to me because I'm like, okay, you're in your 30s and you're like, can you ask your mom how she got into Dave Matthews Band and let me know?
That's because really I never considered that, and I will ask her because that is interesting.
You know what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
Yeah.
you're-
What's the
for
most
sure,
recent?
no, exactly.
What's the most recent band you've gotten into? Like you weren't into?
Like into
Yeah.
like the Melvins
Oh.
from like what? Melvins, like a punk band from like the late 90s.
Okay, so they're new to you, but they're not
Right.
new.
But
And
I'm
that
not
feels
gonna.
Yeah,
different
But your mom
than
got
Well, I
into
guess,
DMB at DMB's height.
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Like, I
to
don't know-
like something current,
Yeah.
new. That's different.
The
Melvins.
most-
Oh,
the
we got
most
some Melvins
current?
fans.
Melvins fans coming up.
Shit, I like that Gautier song like 10 years ago.
Yeah, what
Somebody
happened to that
I
guy?
used to know. Boom, boom, boom. To be honest, I'm realizing in this moment I thought Train was Gautier.
Oh,
Are they
no.
similar?
No.
Oh yeah, no, they had a.
Yeah.
That's Train.
That's Train.
Okay.
Meet
Yeah,
Virginia.
Train.
Okay.
Train.
Hey Soul
that's-
Sister and somebody that I used to know are kind of similar.
Well, but I was
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Hey Soul Sister, I can be your mister on
Tweet.
the radio.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
no.
What about you? What's the most recent?
I'm trying to think. I literally don't know. But, I'm not a big,
Yeah.
like, I really don't know how else to say it. I like music. Listen, I'm like everybody else. I'm like every human being on earth. I like music. But I don't really like listen. I don't like seek out a lot of new music.
Yeah.
I guess like Harumi Masono, who's like a Japanese artist, but he's like from the 80s and is like,
Oh, is that Businessman?
Oh yeah, he's very
does he-
cool. He's very
Yeah.
cool. I need
Yeah. I
to
know
listen to
one
more of
song.
his stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, he's great. He's great. But I feel like I'm there to
What's
think
his
of
album?
someone.
He's got like Good Sport.
I'll be a sportsman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I,
obvious sports fan.
And then I'm like, okay, a band that has gotten big. I don't know, like Car Seat Headrest. But
Oh,
even that
yeah.
was like 10 years ago now. You know?
I guess.
Yeah.
I saw them once at Amoeba. There was just like they were warming up for a concert, and I was just shopping for a record, and I heard like the beginning of a song, and I was like, oh my god, it was really cool.
What was it?
I'm trying to remember. I think it was the. Oh no, I'm blanking. The one you've got no right to be.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You got no right
Fill in the
to-
blank.
Don't know it.
Oh, it's a good
Now,
one.
here we go. I've always found the Dead annoying, but I love Anko, and their lead is a huge Deadhead. What's up with that? Well, I think that there is a very interesting case to be made that they are kind of all flowing through the same ether of jammy bands. Also, an Animal Collective have one of the only official Grateful Dead samples ever made.
Oh,
in a
wow.
song. It's What Would I Want Sky is a sample of a Dead song when he says What Would I Want Sky, which is also one of my favorite Animal Collective songs. So I think probably you're Slinky. You just got to get into them and find your way in. Isn't that right, But P-Man?
Well, for sure. I think I really think what got me in was like American Beauty and like a fucking Working Man's Dead, like their bluegrass country ass albums.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are tight. They're really good, beautiful songs. And then I think I worked back to like the psychedelic, the hardcore psychedelic, and then bluesy, with like fucking That's It and the other one, that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's all good. Like, and then at that point, you love the band, you love what they're about, so you're down for everything,
Yep.
And like,
That's how I feel. I think the whole thing is, the thing about the Grateful Dead, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Lindsay, is that I think it you have to look at it. It's American folk music. It's not jam band music because they started that, but they are folk musicians. They play like Americana music.
Yeah.
But a lot of their songs are covers of like old, like Johnny, like songs you know. You know.
Yeah.
Come on.
One of my favorites is fucking "Mama Tried" off of "Steal Your Face." Like,
I love that
What,
song.
old Merle Haggard or some shit? Yeah.
Listen, you don't have to tell me twice.
Hey.
And Lindsay,
Nah, for sure. We're just.
I haven't
shooting
heard
shit,
that
talking
much.
about good music.
The only time we listened to some of it on a road trip.
We did.
That we were on.
We did listen to it on some on a road trip.
And I did like it a lot, actually.
But then at some point, you guys did make me change the channel.
I think, yeah, we were
listening
in
to
a
the
car
Sirius.
with Sirius.
We were listening to the Sirius XM Grateful Dead channel, which is it's a bit heady, and that like you're really it's really for people that like
Yeah.
the Grateful Dead.
Oh, for sure, because you might get like a Dark Star from '72.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yes.
Some deep
27
cuts.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
But you were driving, so you got to pick. Was sort of how I felt about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
true.
made you
That's the way it
change.
works.
No, but then Katie and fucking.
Let's see.
Stream Show of Strength and Endurance by Lindsay. Oh, Up P man. All right, ask your mom about DMB.
Yeah,
and
it
get
was nice
back to
talking
us.
to you.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for taking my call. That was a lot of fun, like always. Then definitely, I'm gonna like put myself a fucking alarm for tomorrow,
Please.
so I can ask my mom about DMV.
And if she won't answer you, send her number to me. I'll get her on the line and figure this the fuck out. I'm an investigative
Oh, we're
journalist.
doing that again? All right, let's hit it.
Yep.
Good night, guys.
Night.
All right, we got time for one more call here. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. What's your name? What are you calling about?
Hey, it's Lloyd. We're talking about ducks today, right?
Yes, Lloyd,
Yeah.
we're talking about ducks. What's up?
All right, that's good. Hold on, y'all are Canadian, yeah?
No.
Can't
No?
say I
American
am.
boy.
Can't say I am.
From
I
Washington,
thought
D.C.
y'all
capital.
are from Canada. Okay, I
No.
got confused.
I understand that giving off that vibe.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure my phone wasn't getting charged for that. I raised ducks. Anyway, back to the topic.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day. Some nice things about ducks.
Thank you, Raiders. Welcome in from Video Health System. Hello.
Hello.
You raise ducks?
Wow. And were they tough?
They're ducks, you know.
I don't know. I've
I
never
guess I
really
don't know. Are
interacted
they
with
tough or
one.
they're
I
not?
would love to
They're not
know.
very tough.
They're tough?
No, they're not that tough. They're actually a lot nicer than chickens.
See, they
right.
seem nice. I
Right.
think they're nice.
They're
Hello.
nice with people. One thing that's nice about them is you can let them out in your garden and they won't fuck up the plants. They'll just eat the snails and stuff.
Oh.
Why were
That's
you
pretty
raising
good.
ducks, though?
I just lived in like a rural area. I'm from Texas. It's like normal here.
Did you? I mean,
Wow.
what did you? Was there? No, but I guess was there like an end goal? Were you raising it for their feathers or perhaps their meat, or was it just for the love of the game? Sorry,
We
Lindsay, I
had
hate to get graphic.
we had a pond. We took duck eggs. I ate duck meat. It's not that good, but it's all right.
Luke needs to mind his own business. It's a fucking call-in show. I'm allowed to ask clarifying questions. Jesus Christ, Lloyd. Okay, so how many? Do you have any
Wow.
ducks now?
No ducks. I just slaughtered 2 chickens. That was the last of the chickens. I'm done with animals for a bit.
Chickens are mean, dude. I don't fuck with chickens.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
Chickens are dinosaurs.
They are dinosaurs. I went
Yeah.
to a thing called there's this thing out here, I can't remember, it's like the cruelty barn or something where you go and
Oh,
it's like
yes.
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 Animal sanctuary. And so it's a ton of it's a ton of it's not weird to ask the homeboy about ducks. That's what he brought up. It's a ton of like animals that were saved from slaughterhouses, right? So you go and you see these cows and these sheep,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, make sure you don't want to eat them. And I gotta be honest, I saw these chickens. I say, I'd fucking kill one right now. It would not. It would be no problem. Honestly,
Yeah.
Basically a bug to me.
Yeah, chickens are mean. They'll start killing each other if you let them. They'll pick
Oh.
on each other. Roosters are actually insane. It's like a crackhead. You're living with a crackhead.
Yeah.
I had one. It would just attack me like
Ugh.
on the weekly.
Yeah.
Not a good animal. Ducks are very nice people. They rape each other a lot.
Yes.
It's not good.
Right. We do.
We
y'all
we
covered
kind
all
of
this,
danced
right?
around it.
Yeah, but it's good to finally get into it with a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess. Okay. So what is that? I mean, how is so?
When we say rape.
Yeah. So what does that look like? What does that look like exactly all the time? They just don't stop.
It's just because it's painful for the women.
Yeah. What makes?
I think the girls' ducks just don't like the guys that are courting them.
Yeah.
And there are more male ducks than female ducks generally. Like that's just how they populate.
Yeah.
So the men get pushy. The corkscrew penises, that's actually a way for the guys to try and fertilize the girl ducks. And the girl ducks, their vaginas are like this. It's like a maze. It's like the same corkscrew, except they're dead ends and like weird shit.
Oh.
It's like evolutionary arms races.
Wow. So
yeah.
they've kind
Wow.
of so they're sort of as
They're trying to shut it down.
It's anti the corkscrew penis.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of beautiful.
Wow. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, ducks are they're very cute, and they seem nice, but they have a darker side.
Hey, Lloyd, I kind of feel like it's a dead end when I'm trying to have sex with my girlfriend because I keep hitting thigh instead of wall.
Oh no.
Oh, man, I don't know. I felt bad saying that in front of you, Lindsay. I'm sorry.
That's okay, buddy. Oh man, well, I
Where do
didn't
we
know
go
it was a
from here?
maze. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you, Lloyd, for filling us in and
Yeah.
for finally calling out the thing that we were.
I mean, we were dancing around, and let's let
Yeah.
the professionals take over at the end. And
You
just
know what,
say,
yeah.
Okay, what is the deal with ducks? Now, can you tell? What's the best? Lloyd, what's the best part of having a bunch of ducks running
yeah,
around?
what's the nicest?
Do you get to pet them?
I mean, sometimes when they're ducklings, they're super cute. They follow the mom around. That's probably the nicest thing. Duck eggs are kind of nice to have. They'll keep your garden pest free. That's like the best thing about ducks.
Is that why you got them?
No, that was like after we got them, we used them for that. But it was just like another farm animal to have.
Right.
Wow.
I guess when you got a farm, it's sort of like,
have some
shit,
ducks.
we'll get some ducks, we'll have some goats. I mean,
Have
that's
some
kind of the
ducks.
brilliance of it is you're buying all those bags of feed. You might as well get your money's worth, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Were you in Canada?
No, I haven't been to I'm terrified of that place. I'm from Texas.
Oh, sure.
Are
Texas.
you still in Texas?
Yeah.
Thank you, Butt P-Man, for the 2 tier 1
Thank you.
subs. Now, here's a question. Okay.
Oh.
All right, this is an interesting question from Jacob. Did the pigs ever wear human clothes and start living in the house?
That's for me?
Little dictator
I
hats.
guess it's a question for you, yeah.
No, not that. No animal farm here. Okay.
And did the
None of
ducks?
that.
Did they go north? Did they go north and like
Oh,
go
yeah, did
away
they
and come
leave?
back?
No, they just hang out. If you keep feeding them, they just hang out, dude.
Yeah, they were sort of.
Are their wings clipped, or do they just like vibing?
No, they could fly. We just kept feeding them. If you keep feeding them, they don't leave.
Now the chickens, they'll probably leave because they got that wanderlust in them.
Yeah, we saw Chicken Run.
Yeah.
Chickens stick around too. They'll like of course all the animals will wander off if you let them. Right? They're animals, but generally they know where their setup is. They're not that dumb.
Wow.
Wow. No, it's not. I think most animals can be pets.
I don't know if that's true.
Well,
Komodo dragon
I think
can't be a pet.
well,
You gonna make a damn wasp a pet, Lindsay? Come on, man. Most animals are bugs.
I don't know.
Tarantula?
But
Well, that one is a
people
pet.
keep bugs.
I don't know.
Thank you, Creme. Creme's got my back.
All right,
I think
all right.
people have skunks now.
They shouldn't have them, and they
I
have
know.
a skunk. You have to get the gland removed, which is cruel to the animal.
I do.
Sorry. Does Morgana ever look at a pig's tail and be like, "Damn"?
Yeah,
Lloyd,
that came-
so you're not still on a farm?
No. I live in like a small town, I guess.
You got any animals?
No, Not anymore. I just slaughtered the last 2 chickens I had. I'm done for a bit with animals.
What was that like? Was it parting such sweet sorrow, or was it sort of like just another day at the office?
At this point, it's another day in the office. I had those chickens for a while, so it was a little bit sad.
Yeah.
They don't taste good when they're old. Old chickens just don't taste good.
So why did you slaughter them then? I guess is my last question for you.
Look, this is kind of mean. I just didn't want to deal with them anymore, man.
All right.
They're chickens at the end of the day.
So they deserved
as
it.
A chicken owner. Well, Lloyd, thank you so
ate 'em.
much for calling in.
Thank you, Lloyd.
No problem.
Take care.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Wow.
That's farm life, folks.
I guess
Sorry.
so. I'm not hardened enough.
Sorry.
Yep.
I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could.
I talk a big game, but
No.
knife to a chicken's throat, I couldn't stab that fucker.
Is it a knife or do you just kind of?
I don't know.
Oh, either way, I don't like it.
That blood.
I don't want to feel the bones
I don't
though
wanna
either.
Feel the bone. Yeah.
No.
Well, it was them or him. All right. Well, incredible way to leave the stream tonight.
No.
I mean, what a caller to end on. Thank you so much.
Wow.
So much. You grab them by the head and spin them around until their neck breaks. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, tonight. Lindsay, thank you for being here.
Thank you
and
for
doing the
having
program.
me. It was nice to talk to y'all.
Truly. And Lindsay, while I look for someone to raid on Twitch where we send the viewers elsewhere,
Yeah.
do you have anything to plug?
Oh, I guess I'm on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Krim. I'm on Instagram. It's my name, Lindsay, and then Marieke. And yeah, that's my middle name, Marika. It's Dutch. But if you don't follow me, that's okay. Just keep. I would like to just plug the Hollywood Shapes coming up this weekend.
Wow.
From my buddy Luke. It's gonna be fantastic. He gave me a little preview. And
pretty cool, folks.
Thank you so much, Jacob. It's like that, but it's Marieke. There's another E in there.
Wait, Marieke.
Ieke. Yeah, and I'll probably have some updates on there soon. Thank you.
Boom.
Luke.
Lindsay's an incredibly talented actor, funny person.
Very nice.
So fucking follow her.
Thanks, man.
Well,
I'm sorry I didn't know more about ducks, but I really had a nice time.
These are sometimes the best episodes where I get it completely wrong. Thank you for plugging Elgato at the end. Folks, we'll be back not tomorrow, but Thursday. I'm taking it easy this week while I set up Hollywood Shapes. God knows it's been good. Let's raid Libby, folks, and give Libby our best and tell Libby we love her and post S's in her chat. Thank you, everyone. Thanks again, Lindsay. Goodbye. Boom.
Wow.
Thanks for doing it, dude. That was so fun.
Was it okay?
It was great.